I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling.
12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this. TheBoxingVoice.com. Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
What's happening, people? Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit, stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuts, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Super Mac, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name.
Without Chai, it ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish Vega, Palm Beach, Florida.
Intrigue the Incredible, straight out the ATL.
James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Let's go! I'm ready!
Checking in from Tennessee, it's Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Bo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and french fries, breakfast of champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVV, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C. Y. E.
California. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2-division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
LB Southern, from DC to Stunt City, Bomb Squad.
Brandon Maurice, a.k.a. the AJ Trucking, straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madback 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Louis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people. There is no equal. You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. TheBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBD for life. If you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition. We right back at it, man. Every day, twice a day. Hopefully getting you through your work day. Boxing is, a bit slow, but I feel like today's topic is a good one. Lamont Roach has earned our attention and respect with his performances, getting that draw over or with, Tank Davis, then again with Cruz. 2 fights where many thought Lamont would have won or should have won. But the WBC has ordered the number one contender, William Zepeda, 33-1, with 27 KOs, to take on Lamont Roach Jr. And I think this is a great fight. Shout out to Lamont, that is consistently in a fun fight as of late. And he and Zepeda will make that. Plus, it helps him get to a place where he can fight Shakur Stevenson. Just 4 hours ago, an article was released on Boxing News Online that Lamont has Shakur still on his radar. What better way to get that fight than by beating a common opponent with Shakur in similar fashion or better fashion? So this is what we're going to be talking about. It is a one-topic show today, but again, Lamont is a fairly popular fighter who's been putting on some really good defenses, so I'm hoping, we get a bunch of callers and we're able to get you guys through that work day. But William Zepeda has not fought since his loss to Shakur Stevenson back in July of 2025. So we're in May, which means he's 10 months out of the ring. This fight is being reported for August, potentially in Las Vegas, which will make him 13 months out of the ring by the time he steps back into the ring. Just something I think you guys should know, because maybe you get someone to call in and give an early prediction, and you got to know that Zepeda has not fought since that title fight for the vacant WBC title. Now, the WBC stripped Shakur Stevenson earlier this year after sanctioning fee issues, which freed up that belt, leaving it open for Zepeda and the top contender, Lamont Roach, ranked number 2, to have this proposed fight. The WBC board has approved it as the highest prestigious matchup available. Roach, 30 years old, orthodox fighter, known as the Reaper, from Maryland, 5'7", 68-inch reach, 1 inch shorter than Tank, yet he was able to land on Tank consistently. He held the WBO when he beat Hector Luis Garcia, also common opponent with Tank. And some would argue that his best win is a majority draw versus Tank Davis back in March of 2025. Many people scored it for Roach, though. A lot of people thought he deserved the win and deserved a knockdown that wasn't awarded as a knockdown. Then he goes out and gets another majority draw with Isaac Pitbull Cruz, another common opponent with Tank. And that was in December. His only loss came to former champion Jamel Herring back in 2029. And Roach's recent fights have shown us that he can definitely hang with elite power, elite punchers, and he has ring IQ, intelligence, and durability. Zepeda, on the other hand, 29 years old, southpaw, El Camarón, from San Mateo, Mexico, slightly taller and slightly longer, 5'9" in height, 69.5-inch reach. We don't quite know where Zepeda is. He made a good account of himself in the Shakur fight, but really no gears outside of letting those 1,000 punches go. He does have an 81% knockout ratio, but could not hurt Shakur, but it's hard to hurt someone that you can't land on. He did capture the WBC interim title when he defeated Tevin Farmer 2 times, needing that rematch because Tevin shined in one of those fights. But he lost that decision to Shakur Stevenson in July and has been idle ever since. Good wins over Giovanni Cabrera, Maxie Hughes, Mercito Gesta, even Jojo Diaz. But outside of Jojo Diaz, and that was once upon a time, maybe when he was elite, none of those guys on the level of Roach. I'm expecting Roach to come in as a favorite if and when this fight gets finalized. But we'll see. Can he handle the high output of Zepeda, which is what always gives him some sort of edge and or, you have to keep that in mind. Not everyone can deal with all those punches. So, as of now, there is no undercard. So, there will be no talks of that unless you want to, fantasize and come up with your own reasons why someone deserves to be on the undercard of this fight, which could be led by Golden Boy in terms of being the lead promoter, as they have Zepeda and they have TV with DAZN. But if you're going to call in, all the ways to do so are in the description. Landline, Zoom link, Discord, X Spaces, all in the description here on YouTube.com. And when you call in, tell us why you like this fight. What about it do you like or dislike? And do you believe it'll get finalized as these reports are indicating? Talk to me about these recent draws that Lamont has had back-to-back now. Did Roach actually beat Tank Davis in your eyes and Isaac Cruz? Or were we just high off the moment? And what do you favor? Roach's power, Zepeda's power, because remember, he's the 81%, or Roach's ring IQ? And who does better in the phone booth? I think that Roach has the better inside fighting. Zepeda is mid-range. He needs those, he's throwing longer shots. And the Vegas factor. Does this fight deserve to be in Las Vegas as the rumors and reports are indicating? Are these the type of fighters to bring that crowd and energy to Las Vegas? Or should this be a fight near LA or Texas to cater to Zepeda's fan base, or somewhere in the East Coast in that DMV area to cater to Roach's fan base? And does the winner jump into the superstar conversation? Does Zepeda's trajectory change with a win over Lamont Roach and vice versa? What does a win over Zepeda do for Lamont Roach? Now, remember, I already said I think it's a great fight simply because it's a common opponent with Shakur. And he's got so many common opponents already with Tank. You know, he's literally putting himself on their level without having to fight them specifically. Not to say that he doesn't want to, because obviously he fought Tank and wanted the rematch. But, you know, by fighting these common opponents, by having that draw with Tank, you're kind of forced to level him up in terms of where you perceived him to be. But does he get into that conversation with the Tanks and the Haneys and Shakurs with a win over Zepeda? I think for sure Zepeda and even Tank, because he's already linked to Tank, and the Zepeda win would be a link to Shakur Stevenson. We got a couple polls as well on our community page. And the phone lines are open if you want to call in. Simple, who you got and why. 43% believe Roach Jr. edges it on the cards. 31% have Zepeda stopping him late. 10% Roach shocks with a KO. And 16% Zepeda cruises to a title. We got Punch Talk Boxing. My bad, bro. Confused you with the content creator.
Hey, I ain't drunk right now, bro. Good morning. This is a decent fight. Huh?
I said good morning.
Oh, good morning. Yeah, this is a decent fight, bro. It's going for me right now, I can't really decide who's going to win. It's a 50-50 fight for me. Roach got a little bit of Mexican come forward fighter experience fighting Pitbull. So come in August 1st, you know, he should get a little more experience fighting that type of fight. But like I said, it's too soon for me. I kind of want to lean towards Roach, but I don't know yet. So we're going to see what's up with that. I did like that Shakur versus Zepeda fight, bro. That was a good-ass fight. I enjoyed that one more than the Shiraz and the Berlanga fight. I like the way Shakur was moving in that fight, bro. He was there to fight. He was doing his thing, bro. He looked like a little mini Mayweather when he was getting on Zepeda. But what's up with Schofield, bro? Schofield got to get in the mix. Ain't he in the same weight division? Or this 140?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this 140.
Oh,
no, this 35. This 35 for Shakur Old Belt.
Oh, okay. So it's a title.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vacant, bro. Vacant.
Okay. Yeah, it's a good it's gonna be good, bro. August 1st, huh? Yeah, like I said, it's too soon for me, but we'll see what happens, bro. I need to see a little more, and like I said, I'm leaning towards Roach a little bit, but we'll see what happens because Zepeda applies that pressure, bro. So we gonna see what's up, bro. And on Saturday, bro, we ain't tuning in to no Netflix, bro. We watching the Zone, straight boxing, bro. We don't watch no MMA, no UFC around here, bro. So straight boxing on Saturday for us, bro. But you guys have a good one.
You too, champ. Discord available, X Spaces available. Pot stirrer.
Yo. How the audio?
Straight.
Yeah, you asked so many questions for your monologue. I wish I could just there was a list to just answer all of them, because some of them is just a real easy answer, and then some of them is more complicated. But would one of these guys be a star after this? Fuck no. There ain't no star. There ain't no star in this. Ain't no damn star after. But it's a good, obviously it's good for whoever wins. Should the fight be in Las Vegas? I mean, if you say in Las Vegas is reserved for the biggest fights in the sport, nah, then no. Should it be pay-per-view? No. You know, the pit bull fight was pay-per-view. It's been too much pay-per-views, bro, going on. If they gonna put this as a pay-per-view, too, god damn it, I don't understand since when Lamont Roach became a pay-per-view guy. So hopefully it's not pay-per-view. Um, and then I think you could say Lamont won the last two fights, but you could easily say he lost. If to Pitbull, some people thought he lost. To Tank, I felt like if you don't count the knockdown, then Tank won. But I didn't complain. The draw was fair. But with the knockdown, Roach won and was robbed. Without the knockdown, I would have given it to Tank. But Roach is tricky, man. Can he handle the pressure? Just like we were saying, like we wanted Shakur to fight Zepeda because we wanted to see somebody pressure him. Y'all might, now that we see how Shakur dealt with it and the level Shakur reached, I'm sure y'all forget that used to be a question if Shakur could handle that kind of pressure. But we don't know if Roach could handle that kind of pressure. So this is a close fight. It's a less wait and see fight because Pitbull gave him problems, gave him a lot of trouble. I could see Zepeda is a similar style, but even more, and doesn't get tired. How's he gonna deal with that? I don't fucking know. So let's wait and see. I think he's the more cerebral boxer, a little bit better. But what's this title? Why is there a title on the line? I don't get it. Is this Shakur's old title?
Yeah, it's the vacant WBC.
So this is all starting to look like Shakur. We keep mentioning Shakur at 35. Is he going back to 35? Is that what where it's
He
trending?
so far not now because Murataya is fighting someone else, and that's the fight he was trying to make. So right now, no signs of 35 for him.
Then why we keep tying him to Lomachenko and now we're tying him to
Well,
this
that's
fight?
why. That's why, because now that Loma's back, I'm sure if Loma wants to fight at 35, we all know he's gonna do it. He's a living legend. Gotta take it. Even though guys like me might call him old, there's gonna be guys that's gonna give him credit, especially if he do it, if he beats him down.
Yeah, I get you. He deserves credit for it, but in some ways he deserves credit. In some ways, it should be a little bit of an asterisk on it. But like Devin could fight Manny Pacquiao, who's 100 years old, and if he beats Manny, then y'all gonna say he beat a Hall of Famer and a former champion and all of that. So I guess the same goes for Loma, and he's not nowhere near as old as Manny. So I guess you deserve the credit. But this is a good fight for boxing. It's a great matchup for the 35-pound division. I like it. I don't think there's no star in this division. I don't think nobody that's fighting in this division without Tank or Shakur should be a pay-per-view event. We need a star in this division. It's deep, but I don't think it's as good as it used to be. So I would prefer Shakur to stay at 40 where there's way more competition because I think he'll own this division if he comes back to it. He'll own it quite easily without Tank being there. So that's just that, man. I got the next caller.
All right, champ. AC, what it do? AC.
Yo, you got me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me? Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all. Thursday morning. All that good shit, man.
You don't sound clear, man. You sound muffled or far from the mic. Maybe it's not connected.
You hear me better now?
No. Same way.
Hold on. How about now? Check. Yeah.
Same way. You ain't changed nothing.
I'm gonna jump back in.
Huh?
I'm gonna jump off and jump back in.
All right. David Maldonado.
Yo, Nestor, can you hear me?
Yep.
Do I sound even better right now? I just took the piece off for the call.
You straight?
Great. I really like the fight. You know what I'm saying? This has potential to be the fight of the year. Because we already know what we're gonna get out of Zepeda, come forward, throw a million punches. And Lamont Roach shown that he's very comfortable inside the pocket. He's not the type of slick fighter to move around, even though he can. He was bold enough to stand in the pocket and trust his defense against Gervonta Davis. So William Zepeda is not going to punch anywhere near as hard as Gervonta. Lamont Roach also has more power than Shakur Stevenson and Tevin Farmer because he was able to hurt a granite chin Gervonta Tank Davis. So this is going to be a very interesting fight. I could see, believe it or not, Lamont Roach possibly stopping Zepeda. If Tevin Farmer was able to put him down, I think Lamont Roach got more crack, and then he could finally solidify himself amongst them other guys, because unfortunately for him, all he was able to get was draws. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this is a good fight for him, but I want to talk about the legend, Lomachenko, the White Wolf, against Gervonta Davis. Believe it or not, as crazy as this sounds, Gervonta Davis is his best shot at actually getting a win. He's the most vulnerable right now at the moment out of the guys that are big names around his division because, like I said before, Gervonta's coming off of maybe a year and a half layoff. By the time they fight, if it happens, that'll be probably 2 years for him as well. 2.5 for Lomachenko. And it's also Gervonta coming off of a fight where it looked like mentally he was starting to crack. And we know that one of Lomachenko's strengths is that he tests your resolve. They called him Lomachenko for a reason. And if we get the Gervonta from the Lamont Roach fight against Lomachenko from the Kambosos fight, that's a 50-50 fight. Because one thing about Lomachenko, there's no quitting him. I'm not saying there's quitting Gervonta, but he showed chinks in his armor mentally. So that is the fight that Loma should take. It's not fair for Lomachenko if he wants to do it, but it's not fair for him to go in there and fight a Shakur Stevenson who's fresh off of dominating the guy that dominated Lomachenko and Slick Black Teo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? And we already know Loma's not going to go to 147 to fight Devin Haney. So he's not going to fight Teo in the rematch because Teo's going to 147. So enter Gervonta Tank Davis. This is the biggest fight in boxing at the moment. Whoever wins this fight is back on the pound-for-pound list. I'm going to say that. Even Lomachenko off retirement with a win over Gervonta Davis would respectfully be put on that top seven pound-for-pound. Same thing for Gervonta. If Gervonta knocks out Lomachenko, makes a statement, he's back on that pound-for-pound list, top 5. Not top 5, maybe top 7, top 6. So, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to these fights, man. My thing is that if Gervonta and Loma are supposed to fight in the fall, then is Lamont Roach and Zepeda going to be its own main event, or is that going to be a co-main for another fight?
Yeah, I mean, there's been no link of Zepeda and Roach being on anybody else's card.
Yeah, because, you know, the rumor at first was that it was supposed to be Gervonta and Pitbull Cruz. And I hope we get Loma and Tank because that leaves Pitbull Cruz available. Hopefully, if Keyshawn takes care of his business Saturday, maybe Pitbull Cruz could be an opponent, could be a good opponent for Keyshawn Davis. Because as much as I like how Keyshawn performs in the ring, I can't take him seriously with his call-outs because he calls people out and then he fights other people. Now he's talking about Lomachenko, come fight me. Bro, you was out there calling out Devin Haney. You was out there calling out Pitbull Cruz. You was calling all these people out just to turn around and fight Nahir Albright. I'm hoping we don't get a stinker performance because a lot of times these guys end up fighting to the level because he had the big stage when he fought Jermaine Ortiz and that was his coming out party. You know what I mean? I hope he don't have he better go in there and he better stop this dude definitively, put an end to the whole bochinche. You know what I'm saying? You know bochinche, you know what that is. You Spanish, right? On another note, off topic, Ness, man. I was hearing your show yesterday, bro. I'm not into tortas like that neither. But bro, I met this chick, right? And she's a little bit of a heavy joint. She's about 23, heavy joint, but she's mad pretty in the face. And I feel what homeboy was saying, like I could work with that, but she got to be motivated to go to the gym. Because my thing is that we together, and I met you, how you looked, and I got you looking better, you got to keep it up. I don't want no joint that's going to get lackadaisical. Shorty's already a thought that now. We didn't get to all that part of the conversation about, you know, how she wants her body to be. But if I'm a dude that likes to go to the gym, she gonna have to do that as well, because I don't like laying on top of layers neither. But I make an exception because I'm the type of dude that, in other words, I'll take a baddie with a flatty over a monkey with a donkey. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
Huh?
I said for sure. I know exactly what you're saying. Listen, especially right now, you start chasing asses and all you're gonna get is a motherfucking BBL that's got ulterior motives.
Absolutely, bro. You know, and I want to meet a good woman. You know what I mean? My standards is high, but like I said, I make an exception a little bit with the body, as long as the face pretty, because I like a pretty face. Because I'm the type of dude, I kiss and all that, I make love. You know what I mean? I'm not just trying to turn you around and just do all that. You know what I mean? This ain't back in the day. So
TMI.
TMI, yeah, man. Because there's some people that they don't care what they look like. Like one of my boys was telling me, "Yo, I met this chick, she a baddie, whatever." He's showing me pictures, and all I'm seeing is pictures of the body, but her face is. I'm like, yo, let me see her face, bro. He showed me the face, my nigga. She looked at, but I say, yo, let me see the picture of her face, right? And she looked like Caesar from Planet of the Apes, bro.
Nasty.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, come on, that's ridiculous, man. But anyway, now it's starting to get busy when the conversation cooking. I'm gonna have to jump off this call, man. But yo, stay up, stay
All
blessed.
right, champ.
And Lomachenko versus Tank, 1.
Discord available. X Spaces available. Vega, what up?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? We hear you, bro.
I'm sorry. It's tough. Like, I just don't want to hear about guys talking about their personal lives, dreams, making love, taking showers. The show is just, I don't know, man. Maybe I need some time away.
You got to call in more. You got to influence boxing by talking it.
I mean, dog, that's what I'm here for. But god damn, what the fuck? Topic. Zepeda Roach. Good fight, man. I think it should be interpreted as a 50-50 fight. Zepeda has a really, really solid resume at 35. You went through some of the names. I'm sorry. He fought Shakur. That was a cool fight. I mean, he was obviously a level below. Stylistically, he's an issue with that volume. He packed up Maxie Hughes. Maxie Hughes showing you that, hey, he's a European, fringe contender level. He got Giovanni Cabrera out of there. After one round of difficulty, he took that fight over and stopped him, I think, in like 2 or 3 rounds. I think knocked him out with a body shot. We saw Giovanni give Isak Cruz some issues. People think Isak Cruz is, he's a great fighter. He has that wonderful interim title at 140, multi-divisional, sanctioning body belt holder. So that makes him great. Maybe he's on the same level as Raleigh, who he knocked out, another multi-divisional sanctioning body title holder. But yeah, Zepeda, great pace, comes in shape, comes to fight. We've seen him get knocked down, come back, compete against Tevin Farmer. Then they ran it back, was getting his ass whooped. Came back against a one-handed Tevin Farmer in that fight to compete and get a decision. So guy he's had up and down fights, but one thing we know, he's gonna throw as many punches as you allow him to, and he comes to win. Roach, was a solid 130 pounder, had a little bit of inactivity, pretty common when you're a non-Mexican American signed to Golden Boy. Salute to Golden Boy, they're so great, obviously. That's sarcasm. I know some of y'all are slow. Came back, beat Hector Garcia, who got packed up by Tank, couldn't see. when he fought Tank. Then turned out he couldn't stand up against against Roach. Got dropped in that fight, lost. Um, and the Tank fight was shocking with Roach and Tank. That was way more competitive than most people thought. I thought Tank was gonna, you know, find a way to knock Roach out, and he didn't. So salute to Roach. He's a competitor. He is going to find ways to compete any level he's in there with. He's good. He's all around. You can't say there's much weakness to his game. Um, if I'd say like if there's something he does spectacular, probably not. But I think he's pretty much good. You know, he gets like a if you would grade him, I think he gets B's and almost everything. And I don't know, and A, he probably gets A in heart and composure. Some of the intangibles. But no, it's a good fight, good competitive fight. I'm gonna go ahead and if you ask me today, I lean Roach. I'm not 100% on it, but I think American style beats Mexican style. The issue with Roach is that he likes to stay. He likes to stay in the pocket a little too much. He will stay in range and not maintain 100% focus. We've seen that in the Esau Cruz when he got dropped. Um, Even against Tank, he would stay in range.
Yo.
Apologies. Yeah, he got a phone call.
All right.
So that's gonna thing, and with all those punches Zepeda throws, he's gonna be able to steal rounds just off of him able to land combinations. That's what judges like, especially going out there to Vegas, which is the best judging there is. Depending on what they said in the last convention, they may still be on this. The more punches you throw, the more likely you're going to win the round. Which it should be about the quality of punches that are being landed, not the amount you're throwing. I think that's ridiculous. I can throw 1,000 punches if I'm only landing 8% and you're landing the same amount, but you're landing clean. I don't give a shit how many punches you're throwing. So it'll be interesting. Where the fight should take place, have no idea. Wherever they can make the most successful event to make sure that it has a great atmosphere, that they put asses in seats. Um, that way, after this fight, I don't have to hear, well, that guy doesn't sell. Look how many. I don't want to hear that shit. The winner of this fight should move on to a bigger fight at 35 against whoever the next available fighter is that's seen as one of the best ones. So we'll see how things work out. We'll see how the other guys get matched up. I know Morataya may be on the same timeline. He's supposed to get a hometown fight. 35. There's always that Roach Tank 2 is always going to be available. The Shakur fight, Roach keep mentioning his name. Zepeda, where would he go? Could he, if he wins, could he get Esau Cruz to come back down and we get an all Mexican war? Or could he get his name thrown there with Tank? Uh, or against Morataya, who I just mentioned, could they keep Morataya down there at 135 for unification? Speaking of unification, interesting that this is for the WBC title. They were ranked 1 and 2, but what the hell is the point of creating a interim world title list? Interim is supposed to be in place of, right? That's the point of an interim champion. Shakur had a vacant title, right? The title was vacated, right, or stripped. I don't know, what either or. It was removed. Tank was no longer. I mean, sorry, Shakur was no longer the title list. They produced this as an interim fight when Yadier fought. I think it was Nunez. Don't forget. Then they took that interim away for Oshaki Foster and Stephen Fulton because Fulton missed weight. Then Oshaki vacates right after. Put the interim back on Yadier's fight. He wins. That's back in January. We're in, what month are we in? May? Is
Yep.
Yadier hurt? Is he hurt? Like, does he have a broken hand? Can we get Yadier on? Maybe we should talk to Yadier, man. Does he have a manager? Can we talk to them? Why are they being left out? Are they being promised? Uh, is the sanctioning body promising them a big fight? I remember them saying they're not matchmakers. Yeah, the sanctioning bodies are full of shit. It's all money grabs. We know this. Let's not pretend. They say they're a nonprofit. I mean, we know why. Salute to the way they run their business, so they can, file taxes a certain way for the employee. Shout out Suleiman. But let's not pretend like the sanctioning bodies are just so great for the sport. Why do we need two world titleists at 135 pounds for WBC? I don't need a world title for this fight to be interesting and good. So, what makes it better that it's for a vacant title? I just want to know. There has to be a reason that I'm just too small minded, closed minded to see that it makes it better that there's a green belt on the line. Is there a reason?
I mean, these guys demand a bigger purse than Jadir, so they
Uh-huh.
get to be champ. They get to be champ.
Why is he an interim titleist? What's the point of him being an interim titleist?
Keep him happy. He gets to make
Keep
more
him
money too as an interim champ.
So it's not about positioning, having guys fight each other within your rankings.
It
to move
is,
up.
but you
It's
know
just
how they
about
move,
relationship.
bro. Y'all ask questions that y'all know the answers to.
No. I mean, I gotta play stupid for some of the slow people. You gotta to bring people up. You gotta get down to. You ever talk to a kid? You know what they recommend? They always recommend you get down on their level so they can see you. So this is me trying to get down on a lot of people's level that just don't get it. This is ridiculous. This is why being a world titleist in boxing has lost its value. These sanctioning bodies have devalued it so much by pulling an Oprah Winfrey and just giving them bitches out like it's fucking Skittles. It's just the truth. It's a good fight. I'm interested to see how the fight turns out. They both have a lot of strengths and their weaknesses. It'll be interesting how they play off each other. So it's a good fight. Fuck the sanctioning body belt. Hopefully they make it a successful event. I'm tuned in. Appreciate it.
All right. Al in the Bay. Al in the Bay now.
Yo, what's up? Straight from the Bay Area. Yeah, man. I definitely thought Roach won the Tank fight without the knockdown. That Cruz fight was close. I still think Cruz edged it out. So to me, he would have been 1-1 with them draws. Yeah, man. I think it was a good fight. I think Cruz can win. We know Zepeda throws a lot of punches, but he's not accurate with his punches. He just throws and just try to land
Champ,
wherever they.
who's Cruz?
Cruz.
Who's Cruz?
I mean, Zepeda just throws and lands whenever he can land. So he's not really accurate. He just throws a lot of punches and try to overwhelm you. I think Roach can definitely overcome that and put the pressure on Zepeda and put the power on him. Should it be in Vegas? I know neither one of them is from Texas, but I think it's a good Texas fight. There's a lot of Mexicans in Texas. Alamo Dome is some place that some fighters used to fight from. I think they should bring the Alamo Dome back and put it not Texas. Alamo Dome is in New Mexico. Put it in that venue. It's I want to say it's about 6,000 that can fit in the Alamo Dome, if I'm not mistaken. So that'd be a perfect venue for them. I don't think it's more than 6,000 is gonna come and watch the fight. I don't think it's like a 20,000 fight venue or anything like that. So I could be wrong. Yeah. So I can't wait for the fight. It definitely should not be on pay-per-view. You know, it's a good fight, but not a pay-per-view fight. You know, yeah, man. So we know like the WBC is all about the money. You know, they sell their belt for the highest bidder. You know, like a stripper. You know, that's what they want, and so that's what they gonna get. Yeah, man. So, what else? Oh, uh, last night I definitely thought that trailer was fire. You know, I showed it to my wife. She's not really a boxing fan, kind of like MMA more than boxing. I showed it to her. I was like, "Does this make you want to watch?" You don't know neither one of these fighters. You know, you don't know their stories. But with this trailer right here, makes you want to watch it. And she was like, if she was interested in boxing, yeah, it would definitely make her want to watch it. Then I showed it to my sister. She was excited, and she don't even know neither one of these fighters. You know, and she's like a super casual. The only fight she's watched is Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. You know, and those are the only two fighters she watching. But by her watching the trailer makes her want to watch this fight. So I think more fights should have trailers for casual. I'm a casual. I'm just not a super casual. I'm trying to watch every boxing that I can to understand it more. Even the boxing that's overseas, you know, boxing. I watched that African card uh, earlier, like I think earlier this month or late last month. Anyway, pretty decent card. We know that I can see the difference between the United States boxing and um, you know, boxing like in Ireland and Africa. It's like the levels are way different. You know, the skill sets is way different. The ones we think is bums out here in the United States can beat some of those top fighters in other countries. Like the skill set is different. But yeah, man, so I definitely think it's a decent fight, you know. So that's the way I feel about that.
All right, Al.
Uh,
AC. AC.
Yo, you get me?
Yep.
Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, bro. Damn, I remember what I was gonna say. Uh, yeah, man. Yeah, this a cool topic and all that good shit, man. But yeah, man. Fuck that. I just wanted to make a prediction. Um, if this fight is official, and if that man is 80% of what he used to be by this time next year, that boy Lomachenko gonna be unified champ at 130. Cause for 35. Cause yeah, he gonna beat up Tank if they fight. And if he fights the winner of Zepeda and Roach, he gonna beat both them boys up too. So y'all keep that in mind. This time next year, that boy Lomachenko, he has a very good chance of being the unified champ at 135. Don't be surprised if it happens. Just telling y'all that now. Don't be surprised if it happens. But really, bro, I just called in to do a hype tape, man. Fuck all that shit, bro. It's the return of the storm, bro. Y'all know what it is, man. Brian the Ninja Storm Assassin. We coming up to whoop on some maple leaves, man. They talking about the 6 bar. We finna turn that motherfucker upside down and hit him with a couple nines, baby. We goddamn finna stomp this boy out, turn him into maple syrup. They don't know who the Canadian is, man, but he made the mistake of coming across the border thinking he finna come do something. But we want the smoke, we with the smoke, and we with the bullshit. And after this fight, man, in honor of my boy T.I., Rolly Romero, you got a title. Bring your punk ass to the stage. Ryan Garcia, you got a title. Bring your punk ass to the stage. Lewis, I'm gonna say Liam Paro because I'm pretty sure he gonna win. Bring your punk ass to the stage. One of y'all be calling in talking about Rohan Polanco and all this crazy shit. Bring that boy to the stage. We trying to come back. We on the revenge tour. We doing hurricanes all through the summer. You got to know it. But that's all I got for you. The return of the storm. We finna goddamn finna rain out these motherfuckers, and it is what it is. You got to know it. Shout out to y'all.
All right. Pat Bandero.
What up, Ness? You hear me?
Yep.
Yo, shout out to you. Working out every day, twice a day. And keep working out as well. You're a busy dude. Shout out to you, though. Shout out to the chat. TBV, numero uno. Hey, man, this fight is actually official, or is actually still...
I mean, it's being reported by a pretty good reporter. And he doubled down in the sense that he's like, look, I told y'all it was going to happen. And I gave you the date, and now they pushing it to the August 1st date, like I said. So seems like it is. And remember, it was ordered by the WBC. When things are ordered, the issue is always, can the promoters put it on?
Funny as well, yeah. Right, okay. Yeah, it's a good matchup. I think, to be honest with you, I feel like it can look like similar to the Shakur and Zepeda fight. I think, like I said it before, Lamont is quite comfortable in the pocket. He likes to try to slip and counter. So I can be kind of the same stuff like Shakur decided to fight against William Zepeda. So I can see that happening. And also Lamont is quite is a good fighter on the back foot. So knowing that Zepeda comes forward and like throw 1,000 of punches, Roach being I would say like a precise puncher. He's quite precise with his punch, and he tends to like wait for the right time. He won't throw punches for like for nothing. So he's gonna basically try to to time Cepeda and try to counter and try to like slip some punches in between. So I think that probably be the game plan, because there's if you fight William Zepeda, you don't you don't have to plan different ways to fight. He just do the same thing all the time. So it's more about how you gonna perform obviously on that night, and how you're gonna be able to execute. So yeah, I can see how the fight's gonna go. Now, what's interesting is I believe the first few rounds they'll probably go to Cepeda, because I think Lamont's gonna have to try to really time him, and to figure out how he's gonna throw his when he's gonna throw. So I can see like the first 3 rounds going to Cepeda, and then after that, Lamont adjusting and finding ways to slip punches. And the other thing I wanted to ask, because this is gonna be a 135. He's just fought a 140 against Cruz. So the other like important point I would say is to make sure that Cepeda respect Roach power. And Roach power was quite decent at 135. But he went to 140. The powers were like probably not as good at 135, I would say. So now going back to 135, is he, because he went 130, then few fight 135, then at 140, and now he's going to 130, he's going to 135. So if his power is, he's better at 135, I would give the edge to Roach. It's just I don't know. What do you think his fight 140 was? His power was decent, you think, or you would say like more 135?
I mean, he only had one fight with Isak, and it was a draw. Isak didn't run him over, so he clearly carried up.
Right.
To
so
me,
that's yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. Like if you felt comfortable at 140 and with a decent power, if you go back to 135, then you have to drain a little bit more. That power is gonna be, that's what the question is for me as well. But yeah, statistically, like I can see how it's gonna happen. It's gonna, he's gonna be kind of like the same as Shakur, but Shakur's got faster hands to me, so he like throwing punches in between was, is better for Shakur, but Lamont is quite precise as well, as I said. Like, so it's a decent fight. I like it. But if he's got, I mean, it's very determining for those two fighters though. Like, if Lamont lose that fight, that's gonna be like tough for him, really tough. But that's my call, man. Shout out to you, bro. I keep listening, bro.
All right. Big Gucci. Big Gucci Nick. RJ.
Yo,
What
what's
up?
the deal? I was gonna tell you, I damn near had a counter from yesterday or whatever, but it went right to me. We all good. Man, I was gonna say first, I'm gonna do a boxing call to start. But shit, Dan, this is what we talking about? Hypothetical from a decent source? I mean, I know you got to come up with topics, but like, damn, I mean, these niggas ain't even no stars. Like,
It's not
I mean,
hypothetical. Only thing that's hypothetical is the date and possible venue, but it's ordered by the WBC.
oh, okay, so it is ordered.
And
Okay, okay,
this been
okay.
ordered since March. It was supposed to happen like June or July, and they pushing it back to August. That's all.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'm about to say, God damn. I mean, I mean, to go with my point, I'm about to say it's still the same shit, but fuck. I mean, and you got to talk boxing every day, so like, obviously, it's gonna be some days, where the topics ain't as hot as you can't keep talking about the same niggas all day. But god damn, I mean, for the fight though, I would say, I would love to, see that hopefully sooner than later. I mean, because it ain't most shit planned. Zepeda, I was excited to see him actually hit Shakur, or touch the nigga, scratch the nigga, or something. So to see that, he ain't fought since then, and he fighting Lamont Roach, who, just had a good little fight with Tank last year. And then, put him up there, and then a decent fight with Isaac Cruz, Pitbull, even though he should have probably done better instead of not drawn. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to see that. You feel me? I feel like that was a big fight for Shakur to kind of, step up, and he took care of Zepeda. So, with that 81% KO rating, I'm excited to see, how him and Roach do. But I mean, as far as boxing, that Turkey Al Sheik money didn't motherfucking dried up. Nigga, this shit looking bad for Q3 and Q4. I mean, shit. We got Two Tone over there doing UFC shit, live shit for UFC. It's like, goddamn, like what the fuck is we gonna do? I mean, all we got is Xander and Boots, right? Like in the next, I mean, who else do we got? Like as far as like more on the casual side, or like more leaning more casual than hardcore, not the do like, not the hardcore.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
I mean, who do we got? I'm asking you.
Nothing.
Oh, fuck. So think about that, y'all. Something gotta happen, bro. Cause think about that. We not gonna see Benavidez. We not gonna see Tank. We not gonna see Shakur. We not gonna see Ryan. We not gonna see Tio. We not gonna see Canelo. We finna see Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao and Xander and Boots for the foreseeable future. Cause a camp is 4 months, right? Like I said yesterday, it's 4 months, right? At least, like bare minimum. Like if any of them niggas I just said
3 months.
got okay, if
Minimum,
any of them niggas
regular is like 2 months, 10 weeks, 2 months, 2 weeks, professional high level camp, 90 days, Benavidez camp, 120.
right, so for the foreseeable future, we not gonna get no fights even if they got announced today for at least 3-4 months. And what's that? That's motherfucking what, August? Bare minimum?
Yeah.
Man, it's
But we
spooky
got Keyshawn.
motherfucking
We got
season.
Keyshawn Saturday. You about to have
Okay, but nigga,
have Usyk in a couple, weeks or whatever. It's spread out.
true, but like, I mean,
It just ain't
Keyshawn, that nigga got
it ain't no
14.
big names no more. Like Canelo's back in September.
Okay, so Canelo is back. Who Canelo fighting again?
Chris and Billy.
Oh, okay, that's a decent fight. I mean, that's on his little Alex Sheik, fight deal, right? That's all that is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, god damn, boy, it's about to be spooky. I mean, like, even to my point, Keyshawn, that's some hardcore shit. You feel me? So that nigga got 14 motherfucking wins. So that shit finna be like, we ain't finna see that nigga for another 4 months. You feel me? After this weekend. So pretty much after this weekend, we ain't finna see a fucking nobody until, like, this shit is crazy. Like, and the reason why I bring this up is because we gotta do something, bro. Like, I know y'all more on the hardcore side, so Zoof on Sundays and a fight here or there, y'all gonna eat that shit up, pause, no matter what. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, nigga, we gotta do something. We gotta start adding these niggas. We gotta start adding the Turkey Island Sheiks. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be more grateful when he is, doing more shit. But I mean, fights have been made on the Boxing Boy, so it ain't like the niggas ain't listening. It ain't like nobody know what the fuck is going on. Like, $1 million paydays have been made right here. So we gotta do something, man. We gotta talk to these niggas. We gotta start adding these niggas. We gotta start talking more about that. We gotta start complaining more. We gotta start doing something, bro. Cause if not, nigga, Q3 and Q4.
Oh yeah, Earl Spence, Zoo. That's June 24th. Liam Pato, Crocker, also June 24th.
That's all hardcore shit. That's
Foster Ford.
That's all. You ain't telling me nothing that ain't hardcore. Cause like, think
nah,
about,
you ain't lying.
Think about,
but I'm a hardcore, so all that shit good shit to me.
True, but the what y'all want for hardcore is y'all want the hardcore shit and the casual big, popping shit too. Y'all want both. Y'all don't want just hardcore shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, Q3 and Q4 was draw. At least they did okay in the first half. You feel me? We didn't get all the names we wanted, but we was okay in the first half. So I don't know, man. The casuals, we cooked, man. Us niggas who don't give a fuck about none of them names you just listed, we give a fuck. I don't even give a fuck about this Keyshawn shit like that. Like, Keyshawn cool, but how the fuck is he so big with 14 fights and this nigga fighting a nigga he already fought? I get the storyline, but it's like, what the fuck is we gonna do with that? Like, he better stop this nigga, and if he don't, like, this nigga singing and shit after all, zesty ass nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? You better stop this nigga, bro. So I don't know, man. As fans, we got to do something. We got to do our part as much as possible. Of course, we're not the one really sitting in these rooms making these fights, but we got to do something. So that's all I gotta say as a casual fan, nigga. Let's start talking our shit, man. Let's get boxing back going. Let's get this next half of the year / Q1 of 2027 popping. You feel me? And let's hold these niggas accountable. Let's also tell these niggas they gotta take less money. Devin Haney ain't gotta fight yet because he want less money. That Turkey Al Sheik shit is not happening no more. He not giving niggas $20 million to fucking sit there and circle jerk in the fucking ring no more. He not doing that shit, bro. So like, niggas gotta come down off their price. You feel me? But as far as boxing, I'm done for that. For this call, I wanted to just go into non-boxing real quick. If I gotta run you or somebody waiting, I'll send you a 5. I got a kind of French from yesterday too. But as far as yesterday when niggas was talking about with the girls and shit, man, a lot of that shit is that Bay Area shit, man. They call it AOB, all on a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I don't. Luckily enough went to college in LA and was able to get out of Oakland at 18. So I never was like that. You know what I'm saying? I got to LA and that's a tricking culture. So I'm not gonna say I'm a trick. Cause like I feel like a trick is giving money to a girl and she don't really need that shit. You feel me? You ain't getting much out of her or nothing at all. But if I like a girl and I'm taking her on dates and want to buy her a gift here and there or spoil her on her birthday, that's not tricking. Bay niggas will probably say something else. But as far as me getting out of the Bay at a young age, that ALB shit didn't stick with me. You feel me? If I didn't curve doctors, lawyers. I'm talking about young doctors, lawyers, of course, you know what I'm saying? Young bitches, tech girls, all kind of shit because I didn't like them. If I don't care what you got, I don't give a fuck if you whatever you got. I don't give a fuck what you got. If I don't like you, then I'm gonna get tired of you being around. I'm gonna get annoyed at you, or I'm gonna be just trying to hit it and get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like I cannot sit around motherfuckers I don't like. I don't give a fuck how much they paying. I don't give a fuck how much they weigh to how much they paying. But that's how niggas are in the Bay and in a lot of other places. You feel what I'm saying? But a big girl can't touch me with a 10-foot pole, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Every girl I've dated in the last fucking since I've dated girls has not been fat. And like in my last 5 to 10 years, as I got more money and have been able to, have more choices and options, every girl got a snatch waist and some type of ass. Every single woman I deal with. I don't live in buttfuck, the cold Idaho or Michigan, so I do have options out here, but like I'm not fucking with no fat girls, bro. And the reason why I do that is because I seen true love, bro. I felt true love. So I know that shit exists. You niggas that's fucking with girls because of what they got, you can't say that's true love. You can't say that you really happy. You feel me? You could be happy with your materialistic shit, but that nigga, you can't get that shit yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna pay all the bills in my household because I'm probably gonna be making more money than the girl I'm with. And if something happened, she need to get the fuck up out of here. Nigga, this my shit. You feel what I'm saying? If we dating or married or whatever, and she giving me, her money is going into stocks or like, on trips and all that, she gonna have to pay something. You feel me? She ain't just ain't no fucking free ride. But I'm okay with paying the bills because like as a man, I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. And I'm a provider. You feel what I'm saying? So any other way is crazy. You feel me? And but I also do feel like no matter who you are, there's a person for you. No matter if you an AOB nigga or somebody like me or maybe like Ness, who really is married and in love or like feels like it could happen. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all I was gonna say about that. And yeah, I'll call back in if anything else.
All right, champ. All right. We got MC.
Unless you hear me?
Yup.
True. Damn, that dude threw me all the way the fuck off, bro. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. But as far as Roach and Zepeda, bro, I think that would be a good fight. I do think Roach can edge it out. I feel like the way he was able to handle the pressure from Cruz, who seemingly anyways throws harder punches. Should show that he could withstand Zepeda's pressure. You know what I mean? Bro throws a lot of volume, but doesn't seem to have nearly as much power as Isak. So yeah, I think that would be a good fight. Either way, though, I am confused about the what Vega was saying. Though I didn't realize that they had an interim belt out to someone else already, and then they have these guys fighting for a vacant title. That's kind of seems out of left field. Yeah, I forgot I was gonna say now. The dude got me thinking about fat bitches, which I can't stand, bro. And I gotta run into the store anyways, real quick. So I'll call back in. Thanks for the opportunity,
You the
guys.
man, champ. You the man. Khaled, Indiana. Khaled. Angel.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. That guy who, not the one who just recently talked, but the one before that. What's his name?
RJ.
RJ. Great call, man. That was a great call. It was funny. And it's true. There is no good fights coming up, like at least for the casuals, right, to look forward to. But I'm going to go back to the same thing I say all the time. I'm surprised no one has called to say and complain about Zepeda getting a vacant title shot after a loss. I don't mind that. He's a title contender. He should get another chance at a title, right? And Lamont Roach, I'm surprised no one is calling in saying, no, this is too tough of a fight. He had two tough fights before this. He needs to tune up first. No one's calling in. Unless one of these guys lose the day after or the week after, they're going to say, he should have took a tune-up fight. He had two tough fights. Zepeda lost. They should have done a tune-up to see where he's at. But this is what I like. I want to see fights like this. Look, everyone's calling in, talking about, hey, yo, Lamont Roach, William Zepeda is a good fight. It's a good fight. You know, blah, 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 blah. Giving their opinions, right? I like the fight. I say fight, right? I'm not going to be like, no, Lamont Roach needs to tune up first. William Zepeda needs to tune up. No, I think they're both good. They're both in their primes, and they're both fighting good at the moment, right? If William loses again, I'll still watch William Zepeda. But at that point, he will need an easy fight to kind of get back into the groove, maybe, or whatever, right? But definitely not pay-per-view if he does an easy fight. Lamont Roach, same thing. It better not be pay-per-view. It better be free on Amazon, on PBC, right? That's just my opinion. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got. There is no good fights, to be honest. Like decent fights that we all want to look forward to. You know, invite friends, go to a bar. These are all just chill at your house and watch these fights. To be honest with you, I'm pretty sure you don't like the Usyk versus a kickboxer, right? I'm pretty sure you don't like that, right, Ness?
Negative.
Exactly. Yeah, you're not the only one that has told me that Alashik is fucking up with that fight, and it's true. Kickboxer. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. But that's my call. And I'm gonna say it again. Make sure you guys go get your miles. Make sure you run, walk, whatever, jog. Go out there and just get some miles in. See you later.
Alashik being too nervous with these. I mean, excuse me, generous with these fucking fights. Suleiman, what up? Suleiman.
Nesta, how you doing? How you doing?
All
Yes,
good.
I don't think that's the bad fight, bro. That William Zepeda is a good fighter, bro. And remember that who makes the good fight? You do, bro. William Zepeda could go out there and be He, at one time he was a big. Everybody was saying good things about him. He's very aggressive, throws a lot of punches. I mean, everybody's changing on him like because he had problem with Shakur. Not too many guys are gonna look good against Shakur, man. Little Macho is one of the best fighters pound for pound. You know what I'm saying? He went the distance with Little Macho. He didn't get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So, and then the tune-up thing, everybody's like into tune-up. Chavez used to do a lot of tune-ups, but look at all these guys that did a tune-up, a non-title fight, like Roberto Duran lost to Esteban de Jesus. And then look at this guy. He did that was considered a tune-up. The Zach Chelly fight. Zach Chelly fight was considered a tune-up for David Morrell Jr. because he thought that he was going to take over the division after David Benavidez moved up. And look what happened. He got stopped. You know what I'm saying? He was winning almost every round and he got stopped. So Sometimes tune-up is no good, bro. Especially in modern day time, tune-up is no good, bro, because you could get hurt, you could get a cut, um, you could just run out of gas. You know what I'm saying? And get knocked out. So William Zepeda is dual force in my opinion. I think William Zepeda, this is a good fight. Um, this guy might have a bad day, bro. I mean, he's been fighting top tier opponents after for a while. He might have a bad day. I think Zepeda could smother him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he doesn't have no stopping power, bro. I mean, who has the man Roach knocked out besides that dude from England and a couple of fights ago? Um, he's had trouble. You know what I'm saying? With power punches, he got rocked by Cruz. They should have gave that win to Cruz, bro. You know what I'm saying? So this guy, I think William Zepeda could win this fight, become a legitimate champion at 135. He already lost the fight to this guy to Little Macho. So I think he could become a force, bro. The division is drying up. You only got like a couple of it's real top heavy because you got Abdullah Mason and then you got this guy. What's his name? Raymond Murataya. But you don't got too many other guys that are contenders. So he could win this belt and then he could mix it up with the other guys. You know what I'm saying? So like 135, we need a name, a big name from North America, which will be William Zepeda because he's you know what I'm saying. So that would be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? I think tune-ups is all wrong now. In modern day time, tune-ups is all wrong because you could get stopped in a tune-up, bro, and you could lose. Look at Roberto Duran where he fought Jesus de Edward de los Santos, Edward, you know which one? The guy from Esteban de Jesus from Puerto Rico. He got dropped by a left hook. He had to run it back. The guy became a champion. He built his whole career. He built his whole career by beating Roberto Duran. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want that. And then this Zach Chelly guy. Zach Chelly came out of nowhere. Now Zach Chelly's he's building a career because he stopped David Morrell. So we don't want no more Zach Chelly's around. Let this guy go fight for the title. You know what I'm saying? I think he could make the good fight. You know what I'm saying? A fight, you make the good fight. You know what I'm saying? Like look at Zach Chelly. He made that a good fight. Zach Chelly was a tune-up. And Zach Chelly made a good fight because he even went and stop David Morrell. So you make the good fight. This thing like what this is professional boxing, bro. You make the good fight. You go out there and you practice your craft and you could change the fight because of these guys is like they going too much by betting odds, man. You make your betting odds. You could be the underdog and just win. You know what I'm saying? It's not our fault that Tio Lopez shot the bait. Tio Lopez didn't want to do nothing with Little Macho Stevenson. Little Macho was in the ring, center ring. He didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? We have to criticize him. He had to get smacked in his face by his dad in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Daniel Du Bois. I'm watching that fight left and right. Daniel Du Bois is getting literally smacked in his face, and he made the change. You know what I'm saying? So why wasn't Tio Lopez dad smacking him in the face, though? The guy was fighting like a cornball, bro. He didn't do enough. People say, oh, he tried everything. He didn't try everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? He could have done something to make that fight exciting. So at the end of the day, bro, not too many guys. If Tio Lopez couldn't do nothing with Little Macho, I mean, don't criticize William Zepeda for not performing. I mean, he tried his best, bro. Not too many guys are gonna look good against Little Macho. You know what I'm saying? So that's a double standard. No, I don't see too many people crying about Tio Lopez. Tio Lopez could have done much more. He's more gifted, in my opinion, than William, and he wasn't trying nothing. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to the boxing voice for giving us an opportunity to talk this professional boxing. Big shout out to Nestor Gibbs for hosting the show and giving us an opportunity to learn this craft real proper like. And you all have a good day.
Shout out Suleiman, the scholar. Nike Hendricks.
Yo, you got me next?
You got. We hear you.
Shouts out to the boxer voice, man. Hey, I like this Roach Jr. and Zepeda fight, man. That's cool. I would like the winner to fight Abdullah of his match, the winner of his match for a unified belt. That'd be cool. I feel like Abdullah gonna win. So the winner of this can fight Abdullah for his unified belt. And then, like you said, they bring everything to the full circle. If who that Roach win, Roach had to draw with with Tank, had to draw with Cruz, and Abdullah in the same weight class, and Shakur was there, that bring that back. And then with Keyshawn, they bring that back to all that shit. So man, I like the fight, man. I don't know why people complaining about it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, besides what other fight you heard about that's really a better fight than this one? You ain't hear about one. I mean, Tim Zoo, Errol Spence, but he said who?
Nothing.
Oh, but Errol Spence and Zoo, I mean, Zoo needs to go on and retire, man. I don't feel like. And shit, that's basically what it is. Two fighters who need to retire fighting each other. The other fights, Keyshawn Albright, bullshit. I mean, besides this fight, ain't no other fight better than this fight that's been announced. None. So I don't know why people trying to shit on this fight, even if it is pay-per-view. It's the best fight you gonna get for right now. Until, like bro said, August, September, some shit. So, I mean, I don't get it, bro. I'm gonna keep listening in. Motherfuckers just like to complain, man. But when you get a good fight, they don't want to talk about it. But that's my call, man.
All righty then. Discord available. X spaces available if you're looking to call in and voice your opinion on today's topic. Rizzo.
What up? What up? DMV in the building. What's up, Ness, man?
What's good?
Ain't shit, man. I like the fight, man. I like the fight, man. Roach versus Zepeda. That's a good, solid fight right there. I think that Zepeda and Zepeda and Pitbull's like pressure is kind of different. I feel like Zepeda throws a lot of his punches wide, and I feel like that's gonna give Roach, some openings where he can catch him with some stuff. My bad. I feel like he could catch him with some stuff and open him up. Not saying he'll, knock him out or something, but I think he'll run into some stuff. Cause like Cepeda's like a damn car with no brakes. You know what I mean? He just come forward, throw a lot of punches, really active. But I think Roach might win that. He might skin that one out, get a W. And I do like the last caller said. I wouldn't mind one of them. Whoever wins fights Abdullah for his belt. That'll be nice. That'll be solid. Um, yeah, we got a couple. We got the boots, Xander, and then you got Abdullah. I think Abdullah after that, right? Um, but I kind of agree though. There's really not like a after those fights. There's really nothing else kind of lined up. You know what I mean? We don't know what Shakur, we don't know what Haney and them doing. Um, shit, Tank might fight Loma. We don't know. We kind of at that spot in boxing where we just don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen. Who gonna fight who? As far as those guys go. And yeah, I've always been picky when it can't come to females. I don't know. I was kind of talking about that. I've been real picky when it comes to females, man. You gotta cherish who you lay up with.
Agreed.
That's all I'm saying. Gotta cherish that. But yeah, that's my call though, man. I ain't got nothing else to say, man.
All right. Discord
Appreciate
available. X spaces available. Buffalo Falls, Davidian on Discord, landline, Discord, X Spaces, Zoom link, all in the description on YouTube if you're looking to call in. Davidian on Discord. Khaled.
I'm hearing that.
Yo, Ness.
What up?
Yo, Ness. Hold on, let me take you off that Bluetooth. Hold up.
Hey, we good?
We good.
I bet. First, let me comment on yesterday's show real quick. As far as that Lomachenko news, it's cool news. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he's not coming back and fighting a Shakur or like Tank or like one of them, then I don't really care about it like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, those really kind of like the biggest fights for him. You know what I'm saying? It might be like some 130 work for him like that, but it's not super, super big. You know, at his age, I don't really know if he can make 130, but he is a small guy though. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, but he kind of way past his prime. He been out for a while, so at this point, he just a name, and he just, you know, trying to catch him a little payday, and he could probably get some decent bread. But I think the days of him doing like him putting on a Devin Haney, like how he did that fight with him and Devin Haney, I I think those days are kind of past him. But you know, I still want to see him, you know, rumble and shit like that. I still think he can put up some decent work, but I don't expect him to beat any guy or like nothing like that. You know, he just a name on somebody's resume, and then if you see through it, you'll kind of already know what that was. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the name on paper, it'd be like, he like beat Lomachenko, but when did he beat him? You know, how long was Loma out the ring? How old was he? Like, if you can look through that, then like you can kind of read through that win. As far as this Roach-Zepeda, excited for it and all that, looking forward to it. It's feeling like since they keep pushing it back, maybe they want to put it on like a Tank undercard as like a co-main, but they also saying like they want it to be its own main event. You know what I'm saying? But so we kind of got to see. You know what I'm saying? We kind of got to see. But either way, I'm looking forward to it. You know, I think it's a good stylistic matchup. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be interesting to see how Roach handles this fight. You know, coming up with like a guy like Tank, then like a guy like Roach, who are different fighters from a guy like William. You know what I'm saying? I think Roach is gonna have to be a little more active, kind of pick his spots, box a little bit. You know, fighting that mid range and that inside range as well, and then just kind of master all ranges in the, you know, in this fight. I'm picking him to win the fight, but it's gonna be a tough fight just because William is gonna come forward. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna throw a lot of punches, but Roach has good defense and things like that. So I think he'll be up for the task. Like the fight is at 35, and I think you know, if Roach can win, Roach is the champion as a champion at 135. I think it's good for that weight class with the guys that you already got down there. A Shakur like right around that weight class. Abdullah Mason. Uh, who the fuck else down there? Oh, Raymond down there, and then you got you know, you got Andy Cruz and other guys in that weight class. You got Tank down there and Floyd Schofield. You got like some work down there, you know, and then those are just some of the still other guys that don't have bigger names who can like really rumble and shit like that. So it's good. You know, I think that Roach should win, and I'm favoring him to win in that fight. As far as the matchups, you know, just to close out, as a far oh wait, real quick, Ness, hey, did like Angelo Leo say, you know, I got to go back and rewatch that live, but did he say if he has some like Shushu or like Espinoza work on deck?
Nah, nothing lined up.
Not lined up. Okay. All right. So all right, bet. So oh well, yeah, like Espinoza, I think he's gonna be in that Brandon Figueroa joint. That's gonna be a war. And then shit, Shushu. Oh, Shushu got a scrap lined up. So yeah, it's no work for him. Yeah, it's nothing lined up. This was his work, and shit, he just got his paycheck, and he can stay fresh. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, he kind of been out the ring, so he's not as active as he'd like to be, but at least he got paid without taking some damage. So that's cool. Um, so lastly, you know, like I feel what brothers are saying, like about, you know, some of the big names and things like that. I think it is some matchups from the bigger names that would make boxing like a little more exciting. But as a hardcore, you know what I'm saying, I'm definitely looking forward to the Keyshawn scraps. Definitely looking forward to that Oshaki Ray Ford. Those guys is really building up that fight in like a good way. You know, they talking good shit. Like I watched that Cards on the Table doing yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Those guys is really building up that fight. I think that that's gonna be a war. You know what I'm saying? I think both guys is coming to fight. Um, I think that, like I said, like the Keyshawn joint is gonna be good, and I think it's a few other scraps in between there. Ayo, Awesome Heart. You know what I'm saying? Like ever since he fought Boost, guys have been interested in him. He fighting, I think, Patty Donovan. I would like to see Karen have a belt at the 147 weight class. I think that that's a compelling as far as just like that style of boxing, not the name. You know what I'm saying? Like he is a Russian, so we don't really give a fuck about it like that. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just the way he fights, he's probably one of the best guys at 147. I would like to see him have a belt and like see if guys gonna really try to fight him or like if they're gonna duck him. You know, fighting Boots really did give him a name, and like he went 24 rounds with Boots, one of the only guys to really do that. So like he could really fight. So you know what I'm saying? It's still some work out here, but you know what I'm saying? I understand. You know what I'm saying? If you a casual and you only want to see like the big names fight and all that, you know what I'm saying? I understand, but I just love the sport. You know what I'm saying? I love to see guys rumble. You know what I'm saying? I understand the difference between marketed guys and guys who could really fight. You know what I'm saying? It's like big names out there for sure, but I just like it. I just like to see guys rumble. You know what I'm saying? Good technical, uh, good technical, good fundamentals, good mastery and work of the craft. I love to see that. You know, guys working in like every range, good jab, educated jabs. You know what I'm saying, and just really working. So I'm just a fan of that. So it's a lot of work out here. Like for me, we got Bam June 13th coming up and shit like that. It's still like a lot of fights. You know what I'm saying, but hardcore shit. So Ness, man, appreciate you, brother. You enjoy your day and all that, man. And shit, I'll just tap in later.
You the man, champ. Davidian. Davidian gotta unmute.
Yo,
What up?
my fault, man.
Nah, you good.
Sorry, I'm at work. It's kind of hard to call in sometimes, but yeah, some of these guys though, I don't know what they be talking. Some of these new guys, I don't know what they be talking about, but they need to stick to boxing. And you so-called boxing fans need to stop complaining. What about the fights we have now? Like, there's a lot of good fights. Oh, he just won me a line. Goes up. But other than that, I'm ready to see what. Excuse me. I'm just ready to see the best fight the best. I mean, we just saw David Benavidez. I feel like some of these boxing fans never have. They always talk about this ain't right, that ain't right. Get your life right first. But I'll leave that alone. Uh, Shout out to the boxing voice. Shout out to the back call brothers. That's my call. God bless you.
My bad. Last call for them callers if you're trying to call in. Now is the time. All methods are in the description. Mike in Omaha.
Sim, nice.
What up, Mike?
What happening, Nestor Gibbs? What happening? Y'all
Chilling.
know what the fuck going on, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on. You know why people ain't too excited about this Roach-Zepeda because we need to be seeing Roach versus Tank. We need to be seeing Roach versus Tank. You know what I'm saying? Didn't Zepeda just get beat by Shakur?
Yep. Back in
Yeah, it
July of
only,
last year.
yeah, it only makes sense. It only makes sense. He should be fighting somebody that on one or some shit like that. You know what the fuck going on, man? That last call, you was on point too. You was on point. Y'all boxing fans, y'all complain like a motherfucker. Y'all act like we ain't 2 weeks away from a real
a real fucking scrap. You know what I'm talking about? We're about to get a real scrap in 2 weeks with that boy Oshaki Foster and that boy Ray Ford. That's gonna be a motherfucking bar burner. Y'all better be ready and buckle up. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Shit. Then we got fucking tank, not tank. We got fucking boots. Couple weeks after that, we got motherfucking Keyshawn this week. And beat Norm the Storm. You know what I'm saying? I know what y'all missing, but I ain't gonna say it. Y'all ain't gonna never be satisfied until we get that real deal shit. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, boxing is in shambles right now without the GOAT. We need the fucking GOAT. We need Tank Davis too. We need him. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking real superstars of this motherfucking sport. Shout out to the fucking boxing voice, man. The last couple of days, Nestor gave has been some weird shit going on here. There's been some real shit. Y'all boys getting so bored with this boxing, y'all know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Niggas calling here in the shower. We got niggas calling here taking shits. We got niggas in here shooting shots at Nestor Gibbs. Niggas is desperate out this motherfucker, man. What the fuck going on with y'all boxing fans? Y'all hardcore, it's all y'all hardcore boxing fans too. It ain't even the casuals. It's y'all hardcore fans, the ones that know everything about boxing that's on this weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Us casual fans, we just licking and laughing at y'all weird ass niggas. Spazzing out, fiending. They don't know what to do with their fucking self. You know what I'm saying? It's good to be a fucking casual boxing fan these days. You know why? We got the NBA fucking playoffs. You know what I'm saying? We got other shit that we can lean to. We ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying, shoot our shots at their favorite podcast co-hosts or all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the fucking squad. Shout out to that boy Ant-Man. He about to go to work. If y'all didn't know who Ant-Man is, that's Michael Jordan Jr. Anthony Edwards from Minnesota, Ness, number 5. He a real dog. You know what I'm saying? He about to go to work tonight for y'all hardcore fans that don't know shit about nothing else but boxing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the home team. 4-2 6. Shout out to T-Bug Crawford. He doing this motherfucking thing like he always do. Shout out to that boy Nestor Gibbs for doing this thing like he always do. Shout out to me for calling in, doing my motherfucking thing like I always do. Shout out to y'all motherfucking typers in the chat, doing what y'all always do. We here, y'all. And don't forget what I told you yesterday, and I told y'all about a year ago when I made my debut on this motherfucking show. Help is on the fucking way. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Shout out to the whole squad. Nestor Gibbs, keep doing your motherfucking thing, man. Y'all keep praying to the boxing gods. One of these days, y'all gonna get what y'all wish for. You know what I'm saying? What do you say? Did you get what you looking for? Shout out to the home team, man. TBC, the best in the motherfucking game. Come back, man. The game missing you. The boxing podcasters, the boxing listeners, all of us subscribers, we missing this real motherfucking shit. We don't know what to do with ourselves. Let's again keep doing your motherfucking thing, man. It's fucking Thursday. Y'all keep doing it. We doing it. We here. Yes, sir.
Tito La Voz, first super chat of the day tonight. Let's Davidian is right. Watch the fighters, you not a fan. Wait. Davidian is right. Watch the fighters, you not a fanboy of. You might learn some. And if you keep consistency, you might level up your casual phase. Molly.
Yo, you can hear me now?
We hear you.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm actually excited for just because you gotta think of momentum and shit that goes down.
You don't
Even every
sound
time.
clear, bro.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I mean, shit, like, I'm excited to see it just because you gotta think of the momentum this nigga Lamont got right now. You know? Even though he coming off 2 draws, he fought main event 2 times, both on pay-per-view. Both of them was super entertaining fights. So even though it's a draw, I mean, he got 2 draws. I mean,
I'm excited to see it. And then why not fight William Zepeda, who coming back? He need to come back, get that fire back. I mean, fight again. So I mean, why not fight him? This nigga throw 100 punches per round, and Lamont is good in the inside. So it's like I think it's very entertaining, and I think it definitely deserves to be on pay per view. Cause I mean, like, who else do we want to see Lamont fight? Like who? Like what? I don't, you know. So I mean, I'm excited to see it. I think it's gonna be a good fight. So I mean, and they didn't sell out. I don't think that him and Pitbull sold out. I think it was like 10,000 people there, but you know, I think it definitely deserved to be on pay per view. I'm rocking with Lamont. You know what I'm saying I'm rocking with what he got going on right now, but you know, I'm rocking with all the fights that's going on. Like even Keyshawn Davis and what's his name? What's his name?
Albright.
Nair. Yeah, I'm rocking with that. Like I think it's because he been active. It's not like he just some chump. You know what I'm saying? That just I don't think he of the level, but I mean he ain't no chump. Like he not just gonna go in the ring and step on his kid. So I mean, I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think it's a good fight, pretty good uh little undercard and stuff. I don't really know anybody on it. I'm saying, but B Norm on that joint, you know. So I mean, I think it's a cool fight and boots Raymond Ford and Oshaki. No Raymond Ford about to go step on that nigga. He gonna step on him. I like Oshaki Foster, but it's just Raymond Ford time right now. Savage time. So, you know. But I mean, I'm excited for all the fights going on. But I'm not a casual, so I mean, it's different. And I really box, so it's a lot different. I see it differently, like, than other people would. But yeah, man. I'm excited for all of it, man. So shout out to TBV. You know what I mean? Keep doing your thing. That's my call. All right,
Appreciate
player.
you. You amateur?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, my man.
All right. Price, what up?
Yo, yo,
Oh.
you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, man, TBV, man, the best in the business. That was dope, man. Uh, yeah, man, the fall off is real, man. That shit is crazy, right? I mean, I didn't think that it really got started anyway, but yeah, man, I need to be studied, like they say. Niggas need to study that shit. It's kind of weak. Uh, all- G's.
Yo.
Can you hear me?
You kind of disconnected.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was saying that the fall off is. Oh no, no, I was past that. I was saying, all the OGs, man, they hot, man. Keep it boxing. Niggas they be coming to the show trying to get away from they fat wives and shit, so they don't want to be talking about the shit and be reminded about it when they come on the show. This they escape and shit, so they be mad. We were talking. What are we talking about? You feel me? Like Vega jumping on here. Want to talk what's the subjects that we're talking about, and then he want to give us a long ass manuscript of fucking everybody's box rec who he named. He named like 12 people. Everybody's box. It shit sound like Blue Blood intro and shit. Whenever he talking about a fighter that he showcasing the topic and shit, giving the height, weight, fucking arm reach record. Like, come on, bro, get to the damn point, man. But anyway, man, yeah. Sometimes too hardcore is too much, man. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. That's that nerd shit. Yeah, I don't like all that. You feel me? Has some jokes with your shit, man. Be creative. But I want to say this, man. A couple people touched on it, man. Yeah, man. I don't think Lomachenko coming back and yeah, man. That shit is just weak to me. He went out on a loss, coming back looking for a huge fight. You know, niggas do this shit when they fake retire and then they come back trying to, when you, and especially if it's a lot, man, you can't do that. That shit is cheating. That shit is, we ain't trying to see that, man. We trying to fight somebody, you know what I'm saying? Just get boosted to the top. All that tank fight shit. Nah, man, I'm not feeling that. Tank need to fight Lamont, man. That nigga he ducking. You know what I'm saying? Like that you was supposed to fight him. He done went to a draw, which you really you lost, and then you ducking. Like, man, come on, you supposed to walk that back. You supposed to get that. Then he talking about, I don't know if it was him, but they talking about pit bull over him. Like, come on, man, what? You already beat him. That's weird. That's the same shit that your boy on now over there, man, with Shakur boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit crazy, man. Anyway, I want to touch on this too. I think it was JT yesterday, man. Shout out JT. Ain't heard you in a minute. Why? Come on here talking about Spence and under the lights, or coming back and fighting and not needing a tune-up. You remember that conversation, Ness?
Of course.
Yeah. So you told him that nah, you believe in tune-ups and shit, but Spence he made sense when he sat there and said that it's all in the mind. If you with a trainer who's world class, he knows if you're ready or not. They, now I don't know, or is it that they just want their check? You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna put Earl out there, knowing that he ain't the same and he gonna get whooped on, or is he gonna protect his fighter? You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling like a world class coach like that. He see what he doing in sparring, see what he doing in the gym, testing them. You do all the work in the gym for all them damn weeks, and then the fight is just one night. And really, like you said, everybody that it's the butterflies that you get before the fight. I ain't had it yet because you get to step in the ring and shit. But you said you done had them. Other callers said that they understand, and they done did it with Border Wars and all that. So I feel him on the mental thing, but and him saying that he got that, but then it's contradictive because he also said that everybody was trying to push him to do the fight in the stadium in Dallas, but then he was like, yeah, nah, I'm trying to go, out the country and all that. And it's like, hold on, if you got all the confidence, if you're making more money here, and you feel like you're gonna win, why would you not do it in front of all these fans who really know you and your fans? You know what I'm saying? And get more bread and be the man of the hour and all that versus going over there and letting somebody else. So it's kind of contradicting, man. So I kind of scratched my head on that one. I felt what he was saying, but then when I heard the part, when he retracted and he want to go, across seas, it's like, oh, no, bro, you don't sound too confident with that one. For your first fight back, you want to bail out, I don't know about that. But anyway, yeah, man, it's something to think about, man. Just trying to keep this shit. You trying to end this shit early? It's only
What you
8
mean?
o'clock over
I
here.
went through all the callers. Why I always get
No,
blamed? Why I always
it
get
ain't you.
blamed?
No. I don't mean it like you trying to run like wash your car on a Wednesday afternoon and shit like you usually be doing. Nah, I'm talking this time. You did go through the callers. Ain't no one calling. There's some suckers out there, man. But you
Yeah,
know what I'm
but we
saying? It's
got
a
an
whole bunch of shit.
extremely large amount of callers, and without having to last call, like motherfuckers
Ain't
was
no
lined up.
ain't no bells on, none of that shit, and it just still ain't no damn callers. And listen, just cause Ness put a topic on here, cause you got niggas like JB call in and you should have came with this topic. This nigga counterpunch back in talking about, oh, yeah, I just thought of another topic you should have went with. Come on, man.
Bro, why you
Listen,
always make
just
him
cause the
sound like
shit.
one of the dudes from Sesame Street and shit?
Oh no, that's that trick voice to me. They ain't, you know. Hey, I'll give you a tip if you do something weird. If I can take your panties with me, your soil panties, though, don't give me a new out the box one. I don't mind a little discharge in there.
What the fuck, yo, Praise?
Yeah,
You a
yeah,
freak,
nah,
man.
yeah. So super trick ass niggas, man. I listen, man. I know about them, man. But anyway, listen, that's another
This
story.
nigga
Check
crazy.
it out, man. My point was this, man. Just cause this nigga got the flyer on there, the thumbnail, the topic, and the title, that don't mean y'all gotta stick to it and not call in and not want to call because the title. Man, talk about what the fuck you want to talk about. Man, talk about another fight. Talk about your niggas are making up excuses and shit not to call in. Ain't got shit to say. Say some shit that you was thinking about, man. Let the show go on, man. Come on, let's push it. Everybody working. All you other weird ass niggas over there trying to get away from your refrigerators, man. We ain't gotta talk about fat beasts. You feel me? If it triggers you, you know what I'm saying? Talk about some other shit, man. Anyway, let me go, Nessa. Hopefully I done round some motherfuckers up so they can call in. Trying to stretch it out.
All right. H-Town.
Yo, what up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Perfect.
H-Town, baby. Hey, shout out Mike the ventriloquist, the ninth wonder of the world. We still trying to figure out how he talks so clearly with all that bud in his mouth. We don't know how he does it. One day, man, it's got to be a sideshow at the circus or something. You know, he got to pay money to see this man do it because he is a professional. Professional. Hey, man, but hey, the Zepeda Roach fight, I like it, man. It's the Cameron versus the Roach. That's Roach on Roach violence because the shrimp is the Roach of the sea, you know? So we got Roach on Roach violence. You ain't got nothing to complain about. There's going to be a hell of a fight. And boxing fans should be calling in and talk about this subject. But, you know, they don't want to talk about the boxing. You know, they want to talk about the peptides. Because word on the streets is we got to send you nudes before we get the peptides, man. You know, that shit's crazy. I ain't sending no nudes. Hey, you nasty, dog. I ain't sending no nudes, cuz. Keep the fucking peptides. I just catch a heart attack for being fat, cuz. Fuck it. Dog, I am not being compromised. This is crazy. You got Clip in the shower, stroking one off to the sound of your voice. That shit's weird in the motherfucker. You got the other guys talking about, look at me shirtless, look at me shirtless. Dog, you supposed to be getting ready for the women. Why is everybody so concerned with sending you shirtless pics, Ness? The question has to be answered, my dog. What is going on? Are these guys just think they found their place? You need to let them know this is not the show. We respect their choices. 2026, it is what it is. Don't ask, don't tell. But hey, also don't bring that shit over here. You know, you gotta let them know, Ness. They got you messed up, bro. They think you out there soliciting. You know, they think you trying to get something, dog. You need to talk to them, man. But either way, dog, H-Town, I'm in the building. Houston, Texas. Leave that shit at home. We don't play those games. You know what the pimp said. Them boys funny over there. I'm out.
Jorge, Mexico.
Buenos dias.
Buenos
Buenos dias.
dias.
Come on, that's too early to end the show. I haven't even gotten to work yet, dude.
I ain't doing
Haven't even.
shit.
What's up with everybody? Come on, why isn't everybody talking about King Canelo? Why isn't anybody talking about that?
What about him?
You know the Jake Paul thing that he said he's giving him 200 mil
That was
to fight
old.
him.
That was old. That was
Oh,
before.
that's all.
Yeah, that was. Remember when they first was gonna fight? That's how it
He just
happened.
because Chava ESPN is just talking about it.
Yeah, that's an old video, man. But I'll check what Chava just wrote.
Yeah, my bad, my bad. What do you think? Well, you guys talked about that, right? You guys talked about it already. So, where's Roach and Zepeda fighting? Where are they fighting?
It's rumored to be in Las Vegas.
In Las Vegas. Well, I don't think you know what. I don't think fucking Cepeda is gonna be able to do anything to Roach. I mean, I like Cepeda. He's el camarón, pero Roach is just has a strong ass fucking chin. He's not gonna be able to do shit, bro. Or a strong neck. I don't know what this. I don't know how you call it. But what else, man? Why isn't anybody calling in? Come on,
Nah,
people.
everybody
Fucking
called in. That's what happened. Everybody lined up from the
really?
beginning. Yeah, bro. We had
Oh
hella
shit.
callers.
What time? What time does it? Because right here in when I in my time starts here at 7 in the morning, 7:30 in the morning, something like that. In my time, that's what time your show
Were
starts.
you
But
central? You central?
Well, yeah, I think so. I just
You
because
sound like you
Mexico's, yeah,
mountain. You
Mexico's,
sound like you mountain time though. It should be central because I've interviewed Mauricio in Mexico, but you sound like you might be in the
yeah.
mountains on the mountain time of Mexico, like closer to
No, man,
Cancun.
I'm central. I'm central. I'm close to Mexico City, bro. I'm like 2-3 hours away from Mexico City.
Yeah,
Two,
I
three
mean
hours away.
central should be 8 o'clock for you, not 7.
Oh, my bad. I'll check it out tomorrow in tomorrow's show. But where's everybody in the panel? Where's fucking Dos Tonos and what about them fools? They're not coming out to play no more.
Yeah, they come when they come. They was here the other day.
Oh, all right, man. Well, you know me. I'm just trying to keep the show going. I'm just a casual
What
who
you
likes to
doing? You
listen.
grinding up some bud over there? I hear grinding, man. I hear metal
Yeah,
grinding.
how'd you know, man? I'm rolling a J.
What you
I'm
mean?
about to
How
go
I
and get
know,
my.
bro? What you mean, bro?
I
How
thought,
do I know to breathe in,
bro.
man?
Honestly, I thought I thought you stopped smoking for a while since you were doing the peptide thing and all that weight loss stuff.
Yeah.
I thought you stopped smoking and shit.
No,
No, man.
sir.
This is just I'm rolling my 2 J's for work. Just
Let's
so
go.
I work. I have a mechanic shop, so I have a shop. So, every time the shit gets a little stressy and stuff, I just go out, smoke a little. Not. I'm not stoned all day, but I mean, I'm a functional mechanic, really functional mechanic with it. So, but I'm not stoned all day. But yeah, I'm about to go to work. I'm about to, you know, get my coffee and shit, get my day started. But that's my call, Ness. I just call, try to keep the show going a little bit longer. And shout out to everyone in the panel. Shout out to everyone who calls every fucking day. And shout out to the boxing boys. Like and subscribe, guys. Come on. Keep the shit going. Peace, Nestor.
All right, champ. Appreciate you, Jorge. Discord available. X spaces available. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. Everybody's favorite caller is William.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I see you got Roach versus Zepeda.
Yep.
Finally, I hope Roach win because I believe he got robbed his last 2 fights with them 2 draws against Tank and Pitbull. So hopefully they don't screw him again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shoot. But I mean, Roach, he's used to fighting pressure fighters, so this is nothing new to him. Shoot, this is nothing new. He used to fighting these dudes. So, you know what I mean? Because Tank and Pitbull is way more better boxers than Zepeda. So, and yeah, man. Now,
William.
you're a rich guy, man. You're rich. You're rich, man. You know I'm a prospect member of the boxing boys. I pay the $3.99 monthly.
Yeah.
Shoot, I know you got probably about what? I know you got about 280,000 subscribers.
Yep.
And what about half of them? They pay the prospect. How many of them pay for the prospect? What, half of them pay prospect?
Shit, I fucking wish.
What?
Yo, hey William, not even 10%, William. Not even 10% of 200,000. You kidding me?
What?
Hell yeah, William. I'm the most hated, man.
Wow. Cause I got a friend of mine. He's on YouTube. I ain't gonna say his name. He got the same amount of subscribers you got. He got about 290,000 subscribers, but he got Patreon, and he make 6 figures a year just off of YouTube with his Patreon.
Shit, my Patreon, I get like $450 a month.
Wow, dude. Wow. That's shocking. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey man, that's why you got to do it because of passion.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, hold on. If you got 280,000 subscribers and you got dude paying $9, $3.99 for profit level, I'm like, shit. He must be getting at least about damn 10,000-15,000 a month.
Hey man, listen. Your lips to God's ears. One day, it's a slow race, man. It's a marathon.
Damn, I didn't know he said less than 10%. Yo, man.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm really, I ain't gonna lie, I'm like shocked. I'm shocked by that.
Nah, man.
I'm really shocked. I thought
Look, last month alone, I lost 22%.
What?
It changes every month, you know. People don't always resubscribe.
Wow. An old boy that I deal with, his Patreon, I pay $36 a month on the Patreon that he got. That's why he made freaking 6 figures a year just off his YouTube channel. So that's why I thought, I was like, man, that's why I was like, you got the same amount of subscribers he had. I'm like, Ness must be getting at least 6 figures like him. But apparently not.
Everybody's different.
Damn, bro. That's, man, wow, I'm really surprised. How you able to, all of the border wars and everything, you got to pay that out of pocket?
I mean, shit, this Border Wars is coming out of my pocket. I just paid the $1,000 for the belts. Tone flight gonna be a motherfucker too, cause it's July, man. Honestly, his flight's so expensive. I was like, man, I might have to tell Johnny to come up and not be able to bring Tone this time around. July was a good idea in theory, but them flights ain't no joke.
Yeah, because of the holidays, the prices go up. Wow, because I know you charge the $50 fee for the fighters. So I'm thinking, okay, he might get a percentage off of that.
Yeah, but remember, $50 fee, but I give the winner a free belt. I pay for the belt.
Oh. I know.
Again, it's a slow race, man. It's a marathon. You know, I'm not expecting nothing. That's gonna grow the way it's already growing, and some gonna be better than others the way it's already showing.
So you have a boxing promoter's license, right?
No. You don't need a promoter's license to do amateur shows.
Oh, wow. I thought you needed a promoter's license. Wow. Because I know you have to go through the commission, like the state commission and all that.
Yeah, you do.
And then they pay a fee, and then you got the medical, because you gotta have medical.
That fee was another $450 plus the credit card shit, like good $470.
Damn, golly, man, shit. You really is doing this off of pure passion. Damn.
Nah, you figure most times I break even. You know.
Okay.
It's just this time, I guess, because it's been so much time before the fight. Like I only got one sponsor, so that's really the issue.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. So Tone can't pay for his own flight? I thought he had money.
I mean, he probably do got money, but if you asking someone to come do something for you, how you gonna not accommodate them, you know?
Yeah, okay. Wow, man, you shocking me right now, bro. Oh, wow.
So
So
look,
you doing this often.
if every fighter pays, which they don't, a good 12 fighters didn't pay me last show. 60,
What?
60 times 50 is 3,000 minus the 1,050 for the belts, the 470 for the sanctioning fee puts me less than 1,500, which I gotta use that to buy Tone's flight and hotel.
My goodness. So how many fighters could show up the border wars? Like 100 fighters?
60 on this show times $50 a person.
Okay. All right. So that's a nice amount of fighters there. And the show is that the border wars is like what 5 to 6 hours.
Yeah, because I give the tickets to the gym, right? Like this way they don't charge us for the gym. They don't charge us for the ring. So the gym that's hosting with us, they get the ticket sales. Cause again,
Okay.
I'm not doing this to be rich, bro. I'm doing this for the love. I love boxing. I want to get back in the ring eventually, and I got a
Yeah.
goal to make it as big as Sugarbird.
Wow, bro. Hey, you doing this off the muscle. Damn, you doing this off the muscle, dog. I'm like, wow. Man. And you only got one sponsor this time.
Yeah. Shout out to Fight
Yeah.
Book, third time in a row though.
How many sponsors you had last time?
Think 4.
4. Oh, I got you. Okay. Wow. Well, I thought Mauricio Salomon was sponsoring you with the WBC.
Yeah, but they got a beef with the USA Boxing, so I really can't use them no more.
What?
Yeah, USA Boxing don't fuck with the WBC because they consider them a sanction, and they like, yo, we the only one giving sanction, so they don't even want you to give any WBC paraphernalia away at your shows.
That's crazy. Wow. If that WBC, that would have been a major sponsor right there.
I mean, it was good because people love fighting for their belts. They wasn't giving money;
Yeah.
they was giving me the belts.
But they bring a lot of recognition though, a lot of eyes. You see what I'm saying?
And you save, right? Because if the WBC giving you belts, you ain't buying belts, so you still save.
Right. Yep. Exactly.
But state to state, they are the ones that decide, right? So like in Wisconsin, the WBC and the USA Boxing work with each other, but Florida, wherever we was at the last time, Atlanta, they don't fuck with them.
Yeah. Damn. Damn, bro. Oh my goodness. You shocking the shit out of me with this. Damn, man. Well, man, I wish you good luck, man. Damn. Shoot, you doing this straight off the muscle. Oh, man. But yeah, man. Shoot, let's see. There ain't anything going on in boxing. Ain't nothing too much going on in the boxing world right now. Hopefully, Devin Haney get a new fight and a new deal. Shoot, I don't know. I don't know when the next time Shakur Stevenson is trying to fight. Shoot, he need to fight somebody because he has a belt. So, but yeah, man, I'm just trying to keep the show going. Come on, Carly, y'all need it. Come on, Carly, y'all need to call in, man. Keep the show going. Shoot. All right, now it's easy.
All right. Let's see. Sean, UK.
Hi, Dennis.
What's up?
Yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, Roach and Zepeda, that's gonna be, yeah, that's an interesting fight. It's gonna be one of them fights where the judges gonna see it, but they're gonna see it differently. What would be the odds if Roach gets another draw because of the way their styles clash? Well, three draws in a row, that would be, yeah, that would be quite remarkable. And might be some good odds on that. But if I'm gonna lean towards somebody, I'll probably go with Zepeda to probably outwork Roach, because Roach likes to sit back a little bit and pick his shots, which is a good style. But do you know where it's going to be? If it's going to be like in California or Vegas, because that
Yeah, they're
also
saying
kind of
Vegas.
yeah, Vegas. So that could be neutral, isn't it? But yeah, if it's in like California or somewhere like that, then Roach is going to be up against it. But yeah, look forward to watching that fight. And I was just going through the Usyk card as well. Hamza Shiraz versus I'm not sure who's fighting, but he's fighting for the vacant WBO belt. So that's going to be good. It'll be good to get UK get another a world champion if he wins. Are you familiar with his opponent? 'Cause I've never heard of him.
Hell no. That's
Oh,
the
how
issue
come he's
with
fighting
these
for the first
vacant
time?
titles, but at the same time, they deserve a shot too.
Yeah. And Pacheco, how far away is he from a title? I thought he
I
was
don't know. I
high
don't
in the
think he's getting
WBO.
one, bro. He left Matchroom and he hasn't been signed to anybody. Nobody's picked him up. I don't know what's going on with his career. That was crazy. I don't know what. And he signed to Sheer Sports, I think, Sheer Entertainment or something like that. But they haven't gotten him no fight. But at least they're the same people that have McKenna, and I hear McKenna's going to Zuffa. So maybe Pacheco's
Yes,
on a long play to Zuffa.
yeah. Well, but there's no super middle, so he'll be going for light heavyweight, isn't he? Yeah, him and was it Devonchenko or something like that. But, don't, I don't think these young fighters should go there before they really establish themselves as, I don't know. Depends on the money, I guess, isn't it? Because everybody's motivations are different. But it's better than being out of the ring for too long. And also on that card, Jack Catwall versus Garcia. That should be there. That should be a good fight. Belt, right? The good old regular. Catwall and Garcia. Is that for the regular nest? Just to confirm.
I don't know what Catterall fighting for, bro.
Yeah, I heard it was for the regular. I
Isn't
also
that
heard that
isn't that a WBO fight? Is it a WBA?
yeah, I think they're trying to consolidate it. 'Cause I know Garcia was
Catterall's number
rolling.
6 in the WBA. He's fighting who? Chakram?
The guy
Giasav?
that Ronnie was meant to fight. Yeah, got gears up. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's
But
probably for the
they'll
WBA.
grab
It's
it.
probably for the WBA regular. I didn't see any news of it though. But if that's what you talking about, it might be for the regular just because of the rankings.
Yeah, the WBA are a bit of a con artist though, because at once upon a time they would say they was going to get rid of them belts and try and just consolidate for one championship. So yeah, that's I don't think that belt's going anywhere anytime soon. And just to keep the show going with some extra news, Chisora said in an interview that he's going to be fighting Wilder next in the rematch at the end of the year. You got any thoughts on that? Would you like to see that again? Chisora and Wilder.
I'm going to watch it. I mean, I would obviously like for them to move separate places, man.
Yeah, I think so too. Wilder said he's not really happy with the result, and obviously Chisora, we also he didn't really train after that fight, so maybe he come in better shape. But I think Wilder should actually move on and see if he can like what you proposed the other day about Jerome Miller. I think that would be a better fight.
That's a tougher
But
fight. That's why he ain't going that way.
yeah, fight Chisora again, get another check, then see what
And I'm
his
glad he
position
said that
then
he
after
didn't
that.
like the way he looked because that shit looked horrible, man. I can't believe these fucking wild delusionists out here lying to him. At least he see it for
No,
himself. That shit looked pathetic.
no, no, he didn't say he didn't like how it looked. He said he didn't like the result of the fight. So obviously he wants a knockout. So that's what he was
Jesus
saying,
Christ,
trying
I
to say.
thought he realized it.
But yeah, let's keep on going, and it's good to get some momentum going as well. And to May the 30th, we got Adam Azim. I think he's going to be our next champion after Shiraz. He's fighting with Steve Claggett, which is I don't know. That's like a bit
Common
of a
opponent with Tio.
comfortable fight.
Known
Yeah,
journeyman.
but
I just don't know. Like after you beat Scooby, what are you doing fighting Claggett?
yeah, apparently a lot of
Scooby
names
was like
from
Scooby was
turn them
like
down though.
undefeated prospect contender and you gonna fight Claggett with like 8, 9, 10, 12 losses? Shit don't make no sense. He not even a former champ.
Yeah, but he was meant to fight someone and he got injured. Who was he meant to fight? It was meant to be a good fighter. I can't remember. But he got injured. The fight, him or his opponent got injured. That was meant to be a better fight. I can't remember. I can't actually remember. But the 140 division is looking hot as well. Him and Dalton Smith on collision courses. But let's see if Dalton Smith can get past Polo, which kind of rooting for him. But I'm probably going to lean towards Poyo to probably outpoint Dalton. Yeah, I hope he gets through that. Um, who won last night with Angelo Leo? Because I kind of fell asleep. Who won that fight last night? This.
Who won that fight?
Yeah, you did. I saw you.
No,
You
no,
was
I
live
was
last night.
interviewing him.
Oh, I suppose you thought that
Yeah.
was a fight going on. I know. All right, that's all. Take it easy, man. I'm gonna head out now.
You the
Yeah.
man, champ. You the man. Uh he who remains.
Yo, what's good, Nuss?
What up?
Man, why these niggas won't let you cut your grass, man, on a beautiful day, man?
I ain't rushing. It's not even
I'm
12, bruh.
I know, I see it, man. My man's, I don't know who it was. Bull was going in. He was like, y'all niggas got a call coming at niggas crazy. I say, well, damn. I say, is that deep? Let me hit this nigga up. I'm cutting my grass right now, dog. Look, I just got finished, so I'm like, let me hit my man that's up. I ain't holler at you in a minute, man. Best show, the best show on YouTube, the best show online, man. Holla at my man's the boxing voice. All right, first thing first, man. Yo, what's your thoughts on? Well, first of all, let me talk about the Roach-Zepeda fight. That's gonna be a good one. I think it's gonna be good. I'll watch it. Um, is it gonna be on that DAZN package or this is some pay per view I gotta buy type shit?
We don't know yet, man. We don't know yet. Obviously, Zepeda is a Golden Boy fighter, so there's a possibility it could be on the zone, but we don't know yet.
Yeah, because if it ain't on the zone, the fire stick boys is back outside, my nigga. I ain't paying for that other than with the package deal I got. So that's first and foremost. Other than that, though, I think the fight gonna be a good fight. I like Roach. I think Roach got a fan. After what I seen him do with Tank, you know what I mean. I'm always gonna be checking out for Roach. So, you know what I mean. That's gonna be something to look forward to. I'm looking forward to that Boots fight against Xander. Yeah, I mean Whitaker on there. So I want to see that. What's your thought about Atama, the
I
heavyweight
like him.
boy
I
out in
like him. After that last fight, I'm a fan.
Same here, man. I was just telling my man, I was like, yo, he hit that nigga so hard, made him do the snake. I was like, yo, I was just explaining. I was like, that nigga remind me of Mike Tyson, like a young, like he would just gotta. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but to me, he kind of give me Mike vibes. You know what I mean? I'm like, I like Bull. He's fast. That's why he fast and he hit hard. It seemed like all his punches got that power behind it. So I'm like, yeah, I like this dude. I'm gonna check him out. So yeah, I just wanted to see, you know what I mean? Talk about that. Also, Loma coming back. I think that's good for boxing. I be thinking, man, sometimes I be listening to the show. I be like, man, these boxing purists, I guess they purists or the main dudes, these niggas complain about everything. God damn, dog. They can't be happy just to get some good fights in, man. I just want to see some good fights. I don't really care about all the dramatics, man. Other than um, other than the fights that I really want to see, I like watching boxing. You know what I mean? I do want to see Dev fight Shakur, but I don't know what's up with that, man. What's your thoughts on that? I mean, I missed a couple of your
I
I
think
missed a
that
couple
shit
of
is
your
out the
shows.
window. I think that ship sailed. I don't know, but now that Murataya is moving on, maybe it's a possibility because Shakur don't have the option of Murataya. I don't know though. It doesn't look like
Be-
Shakur wants to do that or his team unless it's at 144. Bill Haney has an interview with $1 million worth of game. Shout out to them, where they called James Prince right there, and Prince, basically says Shakur is a 35 pounder, and the best he could do is meet at 144.
So what's your thoughts on that? Because I got a chance to listen to that, man, and I thought it was a little suspect because like the one brother I was listening to, he broke it down and said, well, Shakur don't got no belts at 35, but he got belts at 40. So he
Well, he
technically
was
is a
gonna go
40 pounder.
down. He was gonna go down to fight Murataya because he believed that him versus Murataya would have been for the Ring magazine.
But I think who's Moyataya's his coach is
Robert Garcia.
Robert Garcia said on an interview that he was trying to fight him at 140 instead of 135. So
That
if that's the
that that
case,
that Murataya wanted it at 140.
yeah.
Yeah, because Murataya was ready to go up. Shakur wanted at 35 so he could get the Ring magazine belt down there.
So the question is to see this is the contradiction part, right? So Shakur would be like, yo, belts don't matter, right? At one instance, right? I guess against
Well,
Devin Haney,
ring
the
belt,
belts don't
ring
matter.
belt, ring belt is different. No fees,
So
no fees. He's already the number one. I mean, or the number two or the number three. I'm already the number one. The ring will be on the line. Nobody got to pay for it. And it represents you, the man in the division.
no, I got you. I got you 100%. But hear me out for a second, right? All right. If he fight Devin Haney at 144, there is no belts on the line. There's no ring belts. There's no regular belts. You understand? It's
Yeah,
just
but clearly
scheduled,
that
right?
fight is big enough.
But that's what I'm saying though. So only the big fights only don't matter about belts. But if it's a regular fight, then the belts matter.
Pretty
Is that's what
much.
he's
Pretty
implying?
much. Yeah.
Okay, because
Every fighter
I mean,
does that though. What do they say? Like, yo, he don't bring nothing to the table. At least get a belt. And then when you got the belt, it's like, oh, he ain't selling enough. So until you are a big fight where it's like, all right, you do sell, I sell, it's gonna be big. We don't need no fucking belt.
see, all right, all right, got you. So, but the belts it brings the luster to the fight.
For the
So
casuals.
yes, and I'm a casual. So I mean, I do watch boxing and I do know a little bit about boxing history. But technically speaking, I'm a casual that like and know a little bit about boxing. I wouldn't say I'm a hardcore because I'm not gonna sit down and watch just anybody fight. You know what I mean? I wouldn't watch a Zepeda against Claggett. I don't find interest in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I will watch certain names. If I like your name and I know who you is and I seen fights and I seen something I like, then I'll watch you. For I might like your style of fighting, or I just might like, you know what I mean, that you fighting certain opponents. Those things matter to me. So when I see Shakur, right, like I listen to other boxing shows and channels, right? They'll break down certain things that I think interesting, right? So it was like the Devin Haney slander is crazy because they be like, yo, he's a weight bully, right? So he fighting at 147. That's why I listened to today. And then he was like, well, if he's so much a weight bully, he should be fighting at 147. So why are you trying to get him to fight at 144? Wouldn't he be a weight bully at 144? So it's like it's just
No, no.
interesting.
If you get him to fight at 44, you draining him. Cause he's a big guy who people consider a weight bully. It'll be tougher for Devin to make 144 in the eyes of the opposing team.
Yeah, that's just weird though. All of this stuff
Bro,
is
but
weird. It's
everybody
like,
want an advantage except Bud. Everybody wants an advantage, bro. Everybody. Canelo did it all the time. Floyd did it all the time. Everybody do it. Everybody do it. Everybody do it. And they can't wait to
so
get in the A side so they could do it.
so ideally, so we're looking at this fight not possibly happen because Dev ain't gonna go down and
Yeah,
Shakur don't want to go up to
it's not
147.
happening. It's not happening unless again, Shakur do what he said in one of them interviews and is, yo, I'm crazy like that. I gotta be stopped because I'll just move up. So then go ahead and move up because that's the only way it's happening. Because Bill made it clear that Devin ain't going down and that Devin is the champion at 47. So
So okay, so if Dev go up, let's just say something weird happened like this. Dev go up, fight Boots at 154 after Boots beat Xander. Let's just say, for example, Boots beat Xander. Dev say, yo, I want those belts. I'm gonna go up. He fight.
we lost him. Discord
If
available.
he beats
We
Boots
lost you
right
for a
at
bit. We
154,
lost you for a bit. You're gonna have to go back
my
to
bad.
Dev go up.
Got you. All right. If Dev go up, fight Boots at 154, right? If he if he beats Boots at 154 and Shakur come and said, now I want to fight you at 147, what would that be?
I mean, it would be
Wouldn't that be
crazy.
weird?
It would be crazy, but that's still a major hypothetical.
Because
He
this is what it
eventually
seems
gonna
to
come
me that
up
he wants
though.
to
He
do.
is eventually coming up.
All right. So we going this is one of them watch and see what's going on. Cause I mean, I mean, right now, I don't think Devin Bill Haney is pressed to fight anybody that means special. I mean, not unless it's like a big name or somebody that's on their list. They in a weird position where they get slander if they fight anybody outside of the people on their list, but they also get slandered. I mean, they just I guess it's heavy as the head that wears the crown. I would say, no matter what people say, Devin Haney, he's in the top three of the most watched probably fighters that's out in today's time. Because I mean, he's talked about every time you put on the internet. At least in my algorithms, I see everybody talking about him, and he always do numbers whenever he's on there, or the conversation is about him. Other than that, your shows be going getting cut short. I didn't see you be on here for like 6 hours whenever he's in the thumbnail. So, with that being said, hopefully this is enough content for some people to jump on because it was a lot of complaining. And then if not, go and wash your car and enjoy that Florida sun, my brother.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah,
Nah,
but
we appreciate you, man.
thank you.
Peace and love, bro.
All right. Back at you. But yeah, man, I be trying to get my shit in at 7 a.m. It's just never enough time. The sun don't go up here to like 6:45. So I'm really only able to do 1 hour outside. That's why I be struggling with that next hour in here, bro. But I always go get that vitamin D outside. Best way to consume it. Best way to raise them T levels, fellas. Little pair body motherfuckers. We got Big Frankie. Oh, Big Frankie. Oh, gotta unmute. Hello.
You hear me?
Yeah.
All right, what's going on, Ed? How you doing?
All right.
All right. Yo, I actually have a question in regards to border wars. I've been thinking about it, but I haven't been able to call into the show for a little while. So how does the ticket situation work? Like, is it in person, online? Like, are they out yet to
Both
purchase, or how that
both
work?
ways. Both ways. Normally we do online Eventbrite so that you could guarantee you got a seat and you ain't standing up because we only be having like 200 seats. And but I think they're gonna do more this time. They were happy with the outcome last time and it's early. I don't know. But yeah, we usually do Eventbrite and at the door.
And they're not out yet, I assume, right?
I don't think the Eventbrite ticket link is made, but let me ask coach.
Okay, I appreciate that. And what else can I say? Oh, I was gonna say, I mean, I don't know, like if it's something you do for real, but I got a couple fights myself that we talked about. I was wondering if I send you some footage if you would like watch it, review it, and give me your thoughts on it.
For sure. DM it to me on Instagram. How many
All right,
fights you
cool.
got?
I got 8 fights. I'm 5-3.
Okay. Got some
Yeah.
experience. What weight class?
Well, my first fight I fought at 142 because I couldn't find nobody, I guess, at the time to fight me. And I haven't gone to USA boxing. I've been to in Florida. I'm not sure if you've seen it or not, but they had like the cage boxing. So it's sanctioned by the Florida State Athletic Commission, but it's not by USA Boxing. So I've done pretty much just that so far up to this point.
Where
Um,
is that? Is that with Nelson from out here?
I mean, it's a prevalent thing. Like I'm sure it's not just in Tampa where I live at, but I mean, the promotion that I fought on 3 promotions now. The one I fight on mainly is called Vigilant MMA, and they have a mixed card. It's like they'll have boxing matches, they'll have MMA, they'll have kickboxing, all kind of different shit in one event.
And they're not
And
sanctioned.
no, they're sanctioned, but not by USA Boxing. It's by the Florida State Athletic Commission.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's still valid. Like I'm on Tapology type shit,
Nice.
and so yeah, I've done mostly that. I'm saying to this point, I had one promotion or one fight that they said it was sanctioned, but I don't see it on Tapology. And when I asked the promoter about it, he said, "Oh, it's sanctioned, but he couldn't give you like no backing." And it sucked because that was the one fight I had in the actual boxing ring, which I won too. But apparently, I don't know if it counted or not. But I'm keeping that shit on record. I don't care. But yeah, I'm gonna send you some. I'm gonna send you some footage of myself and my teammate. His name is Ignacio Navarro, aka Nacho.
what
He's
what
the other
what
like.
weight class?
So he's 140. I'm 147. I fought at 140. I fought my last couple fights at 47, and I fought at 152, the heaviest.
You ain't got no chubby weights in your gym? 5'10", 260, 250?
You looking for Gay Banger, huh?
Hell yeah.
Nah, Sam. Not that I could think of. The biggest guy I have, he fights at 185, but he's a big Cuban motherfucker. Yeah, no, nobody, we don't got no chubby there. No. Everyone's pretty trim. We got a lot of like flyweights and like it's a mixed gym. We got boxers, MMA guys. It's like mostly like the smaller weights in there. We got like the heaviest guy is a pro boxer. He's a heavyweight, but can't do nothing with that.
Yeah, man. Damn.
But I mean, I could definitely, you know what I'm saying, keep it soon. I could send you some gyms too to have a that I in the area that I know of that do fuck up USA boxing. I could send you some recommendations and whatnot. I'm gonna hit you on the boxing boys Instagram. We'll go from there, I guess.
All right. Appreciate you,
All right,
man.
love. Yes, sir.
Stock chasers.
Yeah, yeah.
What up? What up?
What's good, man? This morning, man. Top of the fucking morning, man. Yo, um, yo, real quick, man. You know what's going on, man. You know what's going on, man. All I hear is boxing is dry. Oh, boxing. Yeah, you know why, man. As much as y'all hate the man, boxing a little dry right now because Devin, Debo, the Dream Haney ain't got to fight, bro. Y'all gotta just admit the shit, bro, and stop fronting. Y'all gotta stop fronting, bro. Y'all know what the fuck going on. My man's ain't gotta fight and boxing a little slow, even though it's really not. Cause I'm gonna tell you something right now, man. That boy Shock, he's in dog shape. You seen that picture going around?
Nah.
Yeah. Well, it's on X, man. Whenever you have time, I'll send it to you. My man's in dog shape, man. Where's Jalil West, man? I ain't seen Jalil West in the chat in a minute, man. Hopefully he's good. But yeah, we trying to place that bet, man. We trying to place that bet. We're getting close to the fight. You feel me? $50, $100. Yeah, I got that on Shock, man. Shock about to beat Savage ass up, bro, for that human shield shit he been pulling, bro. No cap. Let me talk about this Roach fight real quick, man. Listen, I think, and I don't know, man. Tip was going back and forth for me with this shit after the fight. Listen, Roach didn't use his jab as much as he should have, bro. He just made that fight against Pitbull Cruz harder than it needed to be. I feel like that's just my opinion. I think Roach got to really utilize that jab against a motherfucker like Zepeda, bro. You know what I mean? Zepeda, he gonna throw 100,000 punches with no steam. I don't know who. I mean, he got knockouts and shit, but let's be honest here, bro. Like, I don't think he's a power puncher. He's just a volume puncher to me. And at the end of the day, I got Roach in that fight. I don't know if I go as far to say that he gets stopped. Your man's does have a hard ass chin from what I've seen. I've seen him get like hurt and shit a little bit. But at the end of the day, like, I don't know, man. We talking about Roach. Fuck around, got almost. I don't know. Did they count that knockdown against Pitbull Cruz? Cause he got smoked on one of them punches, bro. I don't remember if they counted it though. Think his glove hit the ground. I think they might have counted it, bro. I don't really remember. But at the end of the day, yeah, man, I got Roach in that fight. I think it's a fight. Is it a main event? Is it like some shit they got to charge pay-per-view for? Hell no. But you know Five Stick Boy's finna be outside for that one anyway, bro. At the end of the day, man, like I ain't paying for that. And at the end of the day, bro, I know y'all was talking about Javier Herrera, bro. My man's been getting ducked, bro. Shakur done ducked him. I don't care what no one says. My man's been getting ducked for a minute. Sanctioning bodies dragging him through the mud. And you know what, man? Shout outs to Zuffa Boxing, bro. Cause this is the shit that makes Zuffa Boxing look like they doing their actual job when they lining up these fights or with favorites at a -2,000 catching L's left and right. And then we got Javier Herrera, who's a fucking interim and can't get a fucking title shot, bro. Like, this shit's nasty work, bro. It's nasty work. And I know, yeah, he ain't got fans like that, this, that, and the fourth. But this is the problem especially with the WBC, bro. They stay doing this shit. Like, bro, at what point does he get a title shot? Does he get a title shot after this? Is he getting paid step aside money, Ness? That's my
Shit.
number one.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. It's just nasty, bro. Shout outs to Javier Herrera, bro. That shit's nasty, bro. You feel me? Um, and then at the end of the day, like, I think we really just gotta bury the Shakur Stevenson versus Debo Dev. That fight's not happening, bro. Like, I mean, I'm gonna say it again. Jay Prince talking about his 12 pounds. I don't know where he pulling that shit from. I don't really know if he even watched Shakur fights, bro. Because how the fuck you saying he's a 135 pounder, but his last fight was at 140, bro? And you saying he gotta move up 12 pounds, he gotta get stronger. Man, just kill the shit, bro. Like, that shit pisses me off every time somebody bring up that goddamn fight, bro. That shit's not happening, bro. Let's keep it 100. Shakur's not ready, bro. You know, let him build, let him get stronger. You feel me? Before he come up to 147. But the shit that I'm afraid of is by the time Shakur go up to 147, fuck around Debo Dev will be at 154 fighting Boots. Since y'all think my mans won't get that scrap. If Karen Chukadazian couldn't get called clean, what the fuck makes you think Devin's finna sit there and get called clean by Boots? But that's another topic. That's another conversation for another day, bro. At the end of the day, man. But yeah, man. You know, this Keyshawn fight as well, bro. Like, man, listen, I don't know. I'm getting weird energy out of this Keyshawn fight, bro. I think Keyshawn done slandered Nahir Albright's name. Like, so now if you beat him, does anybody even fucking care? Does it matter? Like, and this be the problem. Like, a lot of times these fighters want to downplay their opponents to the point that even if you beat him, nobody fucking cares. It doesn't even matter, bro, at the end of the day. But I'm going to say this, man. Shout out John Santana, bro. I'm looking for a stoppage with John Santana. We need a stoppage to put our name up there with them fucking title holders, because my mans deserve a title shot in the next year. In the next 365, get John Santana a fucking title shot. Let me tell you something, man. I saw him fight live at the theater over here, Madison Square Garden. Yo, my man's was cooking, bro. He's smoother than a motherfucker. He's strong, bro. And he got skills. I think John Santana is probably one of the most underrated Dominican boxers in the game right now, man. I'm just keeping it 100. Nobody really talks about him. He's ranked. You feel me? He's winning his fights. He got a big knockout percentage, and you know he's a power boxer. He got power and he boxes well, bro. So I'm definitely excited for that fight. And then yo, man, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that, man, Pete Dobson might he might upset Kelvin Davis, bro. I think Pete Dobson is nice, bro. You know, he fights well. He just happened to lose some fights. I remember he fought Conor Benn in that hall. There's about maybe like 200 people in there. Like, they like to say Conor Benn's a star. Yeah, keep him in the UK, bro, because in the United States, no one really fucks with that motherfucker, bro. But yeah, man. I think Pete Dobson, man, could fuck around and upset Calvin Davis, bro. Cause look, this is the way I look at it, Ness. He should have been the one, and I'm gonna say it 100 times, bro. Every time I fucking call in, he's the one that should have got the get back on Albright. I don't know why Keyshawn Davis is in this fight, bro. Like, I don't. Oh yeah, no one's trying to fight him, bro. I think that's cap, bro. I think that's cap. And at the end of the day, this fight ain't really got no buzz. It's because you already beat him, bro. You happen to hit a joint during camp or whenever the hell you ended up smoking a blunt, and you came out dirty and they made it a no contest. But bro, that fight to me wasn't that close. Keyshawn was fucking him up for the first for like more than half the fight, bro. He just happened to get a little stung towards the end of the fight. But I don't think this is worth a rematch. But on that note, I think Albright coming in for some smoke. I think a lot of people are sleeping on him as well. And I'm hearing people, oh yeah, Keyshawn finna knock him out. Keyshawn finna knock him out. Like, you know what, man? If Keyshawn knocks him out, shout outs to him, bro. Because I don't think Albright ever been knocked out, right, Ness?
Nah.
Exactly. So yeah, man. If he does that, and after he just stopped the homie that he fought over here in New York, then yeah, bro. I'm gonna have to give him some props on that, bro. But I really just want Albright to make it an interesting fight, show out. Cause I like Albright, bro. You feel me? And shout outs to him, bro. But yeah, man. Listen, that's my call. I'll tap back in. Yo, Ness, I think I had a counter for MC that he sent me yesterday, bro. But I'll call him back later. You heard?
You got it. Bust him up.
All right,
Yo, what's going on, Ness?
What up?
What's up, man? Shout out to you. Another show. Man, but William Zepeda and Roach, man, I honestly think Lamont Roach was just having like a lot of success with Tank Davis and Cruz, just because he's taller than them, you know? I think William Zepeda is probably gonna just put it on him. Too much punches. Yeah, I feel like he could do the same thing Jamel Herring did. He's kind of like the same height as Jamel Herring. You don't think Lamont Roach was just having success because of the height advantage that he had?
I don't think that height is that big a deal.
Nah, but you don't think he was fighting Cruz and Tank better because he's taller than them? Because Jamel Herring is taller than him, and then he lost that fight. You know?
I don't know, man. Most people say height don't win fights, and we talking fighters, but I guess it could give you an advantage for sure. You punching down.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, man. But I wanted to ask you. You know why everybody hate on Oshaki Foster like that? Not like the people, but like the fighters. Like why everybody like teaming up against him, man? Like Shakur in there.
I don't know.
You
Well,
think he
well,
really beat
well, well.
Shakur up?
Oshaki, remember him and Shakur sparred, and he think he could beat Shakur. He want to
Yeah,
fight
that's what I'm saying.
Shakur.
You think he really beat Shakur up that one time when he was talking about it in Houston? You think he really did it to him? That's why everybody be trying to like.
Shit, I don't know, man. I don't know.
That
That's
should be
hard to
crazy,
say.
man.
That
Cause
was
it's
sparring.
yeah, cause I felt like maybe before the Teofimo Lopez fight and Shakur fought, it kind of seemed like Richard Hitchens and Shakur was kind of talking shit to each other a little bit. Like they was
They
probably gonna be able to
was.
fight. That's what I'm saying. And then as soon as this fight gets signed, them motherfuckers is all sparring together. They all cool again. You think that's just because they just don't fuck with Oshaki that much?
Pretty much.
That shit is crazy, man. That shit is crazy. They really just making
They be
little teams
cursing
over
at
there.
each other. They don't fuck with Oshaki at all.
That's what I'm
That's how
saying. But it's
Ford
like,
got involved, right? Because Ford, he started Shakur and Oshaki was going back and forth, and Ford jumped in.
yeah, I remember. Yeah, I think I seen that shit on Twitter. He was like, "Yo, give him a chance or whatever." But that's just weird. I just think that's weird that they're making like a whole little team over there just to fucking beat up on one dude, and then fucking Richardson Hitchens, he's just not gonna fight nobody. I guess he's in zoo for now, right? That motherfucker just iced himself out. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
man.
what's up with Devin Haney, man? He not what's up with him? He not gonna fight no time soon.
I
No
don't know,
rumors,
bro.
nothing.
The rumor was Zuffa and no announcement.
I feel like he should have just jumped on that Tiger Johnson fight, man. I always think that was like a solid. You know, it already had like the hype and shit because of when they jumped him. He should have just jumped on that Tiger Johnson fight. Just get a little defense in the bay going, just so he won't be this inactive. He hasn't fought in like fucking almost 6 months, right?
Since November.
Yeah, about 6 months. That's just brutal, man. He got to get back in there. But yeah, and as you know, just calling, trying to keep the show going. You know, shout out to you, bro.
You the
Always,
man.
show every day. But next, my bad, bro. I forgot to let you know. I think I'm gonna sit this Border Wars out, man. The tickets is too crazy over there.
I know. I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit this one out, man. You know, summertime coming around. I'm gonna just, save up a little bit of dough, get ready for that September one.
For sure.
Yeah, shout out to you though, bro. Thanks for the show. You know, keep it going. Have a nice day, bro.
You too. Bands.
Yo, you got me?
Yep.
I can't say my staple right now. You know, I'm out at the library working on my business plan, you know what I'm saying? My sports agency. So, yeah, man. Shout out to TBV. Shout out to the show. I don't like how you've been having me waiting this long in this hot ass sun, you know what I'm saying? I am getting my vitamin D. So, I'm getting some fresh air as well. But yeah, man, I want to touch on what fucking H-Town said yesterday. This motherfucker called me a petite warrior or some shit like that. Man, if you don't shut your fat ass up, you run out of breath every time you talk, motherfucker. We gonna call you the whining wildebeest out this bitch, man. Go get in shape, man. Go for a walk, bro. It feels good outside, you know what I'm saying? It's a great day. Summer is approaching. You know what I'm saying? I already did my ab workout in the morning. Although I did snooze on my 4 a.m. workout because I kind of did the workout from yesterday for the day. So I didn't wake up until like 7, you know what I'm saying? I got my ab workout in. You know what I'm saying? Trying to look good before I go to these beaches. I already look good, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to tone up everything, add on some weight. And they A-Sound, stop trying to say I'm the nigga that sent next that photo. I remember you said some stupid ass shit like that too, bro. I only sent Ness a video of me hitting the bag, bro. Like, so stop that narrative, man. And that shit weird as fuck that you even mentioning that shit every time you have a call now, bro. Like, what's on your mind for real, bro? Like, I thought you got a woman, bro. Like, this shit getting wicked out here, Ness. You got some weird ass people, man. I'm just be real with you right now, man. But yeah, man. Roach versus Zepeda. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for that fight. I'm excited because whoever wins that fight is going to be the next loser of Abdullah Mason, you know what I'm saying? We're going to touch on these niggas. I'm talking about body shots, hooks, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, like that, man. So Abdullah Mason going to get this win July 4th in fantastic fashion. I think a knockout within 9 rounds. I've been watching Joe Cordina a few matches, a few of his fights, and I just don't see him having anything. I don't think he has that toughness that Sam Notes has as well. So yeah, man, let's see if Roach can pull it out, which I definitely think he will pull it out. And yeah, let's see Roach let's see Roach versus Floyd Schofield. If Floyd Schofield can somehow get that WBA belt, I like that better. And so is Muay moving out? Is he moving out the division?
Nah, he fighting.
He has a fight already lined up, or he?
Yeah, they just announced that he's fighting. Let me find out exactly, but like I don't know, a month or two.
I see. Look, that timeline matches up, man. That timeline matches up perfectly. I mean, we still waiting for that WBA in the lightweight division to see what the hell Tank or to give Floyd Schofield, maybe even elevate him. But I know they want to fight Lucas Body, but I think Lucas Body is ducking that fight. Honestly, I see why. You know what I'm saying? Floyd Schofield Jr. is definitely an athletic fighter. You know what I'm saying? He comes with a lot of power. So yeah, I just want to see how this works out, man. I definitely want to see Muay versus Abdullah Mason, and I want to see Floyd Schofield versus Lamont Roach. So I mean, it makes sense right now. Just hopefully none of those guys move out of the division, like Abdullah Mason and Floyd Schofield, because I know they're bigger guys. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, let's get that Floyd Schofield versus Abdullah Mason undisputed title fight, man. That'd be like a dream fight somewhere in like maybe San Antonio. Maybe like a Dallas. I don't know if they can sell out Dallas. I know Floyd Schofield's from San Antonio, but I feel like that fight, given Abdullah Mason get this knockout, build that fight up, I feel like that'd be a great undisputed fight somewhere in Texas. Obviously, like the Dallas to San Antonio.
Undisputed. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Abdullah. Bro, you ain't been listening to me, Ness? Bro,
Yeah, you said
I'm making
Abdullah
sense of you.
versus Schofield. How the hell is that going to be undisputed?
I just explained it, bro. I just said the WBA title, he fights Lucas Body. Boom. He then goes and fight Lamont Roach because he's going to beat Zepeda. Boom. Abdullah Mason beats Raymond Muay. Boom. But they both got 2 belts.
Wait.
What else is going to be?
Back up. Who's beating Roach?
Floyd Schofield. Hey, man, I think he could beat him, bro. I think that power, I don't know if Lamont Roach can withstand that, because I don't think his counter power, like, he don't have enough power in those shots that, I mean, we have to see it, though, but I feel like Tank just wasn't himself. I feel like Tank had everything to get the knockout. He just looked like he was off his game, man. Like, he wasn't,
getting
his accuracy.
homecoming defense August 8th, headlining the Toyota Arena in Ontario, California, near his hometown of Fontana. No
Who's the opponent?
TBA.
Yeah, I would have to see. I got my laptop right here. I would just have to go check the rankings and see, I guess, who's behind him, because, damn, I don't even know who's behind him or who he can even fight, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't really no players. Maybe is Gary Russell in that rankings?
At
That wouldn't be a
35,
bad.
no. Gary's 40.
No, he's at one. No, that's Gary Antoine. I'm talking about the oldest brother. He's in 135.
I got to see if he's on the rankings. When the last time he fought? You know, after 12 months, you off.
He got a vicious. He played with his food that fight though, but yeah, he got a nice
Gary
win.
Russell Jr. is at WBA 35, number 8.
So who's behind Raymond Muay? Who's number 2 behind? Like 2 people behind him.
Muay is in the IBF. He's the champion. 2 people.
Okay, who's behind? Yeah,
they vacant.
Who's behind
1
him?
and 2 is vacant. Then you got Albert Bell and
okay then, Trees.
And who that? And Andy Cruz. That's an eliminator supposed to be happening too, but we haven't heard nothing about it ever since it was announced.
Nah, let's just get Albert Bell that opportunity. I think he got like 30-some fights and 0 defeats or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I know Trees used to always talk about him. I don't know much about him, but hey, give him that shot, man. Let's see what he got, man. And if Raymond Muay can beat both of those guys, man, then I mean, yeah, he definitely deserving of a Abdullah Mason fight. You know what I'm saying? We'll give him an opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, so he got to do all the heavy lifting.
Abdullah Mason, the fight is mandatory, man. What are you talking about? We just had a tough fight. That was a tough fight in Saudi Arabia, man. We had a knot on our head, on the left side of our head after that fight.
My man said if he could get past those guys, then we could do it. Meanwhile,
no, just one of them. He already beat the number 3 guy or the number 4 guy. He already beat Andy Cruz. You know what I'm saying? So if he just go beat Albert Bell, this upcoming fight, then we can make that a Abdullah Mason fight. You know what I'm saying? And then whatever the WBA got going on, and then I feel like. Who's the other guy? Lamont and Zepeda about to fight anyways, is rumored, but hopefully it happens. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that that whole bracket of fights that can play out for undisputed title, and maybe it'll be. A dude Mason gonna come out on either side. So it's gonna be a dude Mason versus Roach or Floyd Schofield, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, July 4th, you know what I'm saying? It's a cookout, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be there. Hey Brandon, I'm gonna get with you before we get closer to the date and see where you wanna meet at, you know what I'm saying? Have a good dinner, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all got any rooftops. I fuck with rooftops when I go to different cities and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Have a drink or so, talk boxing, you know what I'm saying? Or wherever you wanna go. You wanna go to a club, it don't matter to me, man. I'm adapted to any situation in an environment. So I'm gonna get with you, Brandon. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay cool. Appreciate the show. Like I said, I can't say my stable because I'm at the library right now. But yeah, man, I appreciate the call, Ness. I'm out.
You the man, Ray Shaw. What up? Gotta unmute. Straight. We hear you. Yeah, he with Golden Boy.
So then maybe he can fight them, but like you know the games Oscar be playing, and I feel like if Zepeda wins, they're gonna do a whole bullshit tour with that belt, and you ain't gonna get none of them fights that other guy was saying. But I don't think Roach is gonna beat Zepeda. I think he throws too many punches. He's awkward. He's very aggressive. That southpaw stance, but Roach will make it a close fight, land a lot of nice counters, and then he's going to be upset, and everybody's going to be debating if it was a robbery or not. But that's Roach's problem. It's something that I've been noticing in him every time I watch him fight. He is talented, but he performs to the level of his opponent, and that's a bad habit that people need to get out of. You gotta let your hands go. At the same time, I'm curious too about this. Everybody keep talking about him. Antoine Russell, Gary Antoine Russell. What's going on with him? Why I don't see him calling nobody out? I want to see him fight Shakur. Nobody's suggesting this fight. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with
Cause he
Shakur in
turned it
general.
down already.
He said he want to go up.
He said he leaving Shakur for last because that fight got to be built.
Yeah, see, and that shit weird. Bro, that shit is weird. What is up with these guys in this mindset of building stuff? Y'all need to go get y'all money now and take these fights while y'all young, bro. While y'all athletic. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, that's a good fight right now. And we never know what can happen. Gary Antoine Russell keep fighting all these random dudes that we don't really know that well, and one of them eventually might upset you. That's kind of what happened with the dude that did beat him. I didn't know who that dude was, bro, until I seen him fight Gary Russell. And he beat Gary Russell. Now we all know who he is. You see what I mean? So it's like you gotta like start pushing the issue to make yourself be more known, Gary Russell. That's Antoine Russell I'm talking about. And then yeah, I was listening to you when you just talking about your amateur show. Now we do a lot of amateur shows out here, and I got to ask, and you don't got to tell me where you get your belts from for $1,000 a belt. I mean for the
Nah,
belts
it ain't.
for
It ain't.
$1,000.
It ain't 1,000. It's my half is
Oh,
1,000.
I know what you mean. No, okay, so your half is 1,000.
Yeah,
Because I'm
because
like, bro, them belts are expensive.
I'm partnered with the coach, so I take care of my fighters' belts. He take care of his fighters' belts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, because those belts are expensive. They add up.
Yeah,
My son's won a lot of them little belts,
but
but them
yeah, I
shits
mean,
add up when you having an event, and
my guy, I think that like they work out to like maybe 60 a belt.
that's good though. That's
Yeah,
really
but
good though, because the people who be thinking they get in the
overseas
ring.
Western Union only too. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there's that.
Yeah, but if you go to ringside and try to buy a bunch of them damn belts, you know what I mean.
No, for
That's a big
sure, for
difference in
sure, for
price. So
sure, for sure, for sure.
you winning with that, and I'm listening to you like, okay, like, Ness got the plug over there with the belts. But yeah, that's a good thing to know. Along with that, I think Zuffa has been doing amazing. What the other callers said, bro, their matchmaking is something like every single time I watch their shows, it is really always competitive. I like Zuffa a lot. I think that they need to keep doing what they're doing. And I wanted to know what you guys think about this. And you let me know. They said Richardson Hitchens just signed over there. And then everybody keeps saying ain't nobody for him to fight over there. There's a couple of people for him to fight over there. And I want to know what you think about him fighting Hammerhands.
I want it.
Cause
I
ain't he
want it.
going up to 140? Hey, ain't he going up to 147, right?
He's supposed to be,
They
yeah.
need to just throw him in
Hammerhand's
there,
gonna
bro.
have issues with him
Yeah,
though.
I
You
know. That's what
you
I want to
see
see. Hey,
you see
yes, this is what I
Hammerhands,
mean about good fights.
he was having issues with Pereira's jab. I mean, eventually he
Yep.
timed it and was able to work with
That's
it,
what
but
it's all about, though. And that's what it's all about, though. Seeing if he can solve that riddle. Like, bro, look, that's why we love boxing. So if it's gonna be problems for him, he need to figure it out. But at the same time, I'm ready to see Hammerhands fight somebody that's actually known too. All these dudes need to fight, bro. I'm from Sacramento, just so you know. So I know Kane Sandoval. Like that's a good homie of mine, you know.
yeah.
And yeah, he beat
He's
Kane, and I'm
back.
like, bro, okay, I
He's
want to see
back
who he
though.
can beat next.
They,
Oh,
they
I know Kane. I know Kane's back, bro.
yeah, they got him fighting now,
We see
so
King, bro, like all the time. I go from gym to gym everywhere for sparring and shit like that. So I see Kane a lot. Like he a local resident out here. He really like be involved with all the kids and shit, taking photos with the kids and really involved out here in Sacramento, pushing the issue. All the amateur boxing shows he's always at. But yeah, Kane coming back, yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Because the thing about Kane, he's a volume puncher, bro, and that's just the way to be blunt, in Sacramento, that's how all of them fight. They come forward, don't give a fuck, they're gonna swing. So Kane is entertaining all the time, and I want to see him back too. I mean, like Richardson Hitchens gonna have to fight some of these dudes because that's how people get their name up. You don't know who they are now, they fight, they get their name up, and that's the main thing we all want to see. It's a lot of hey, we got a lot of mark my words, bro. It's a lot of up and coming talent coming out of Sacramento, California that y'all all gonna get to see. We got a lot of knockout artists. We got one that just signed the Matchroom, Frank Espinoza. Remember that name, Frank Espinoza. You see him soon too. All these dudes, we got an army out here. There's a lot of stuff going on in California, Northern California to be specific, and we look forward to showing the world everything we've been doing out here. But that's my call. Y'all have a good day. Go ahead, continue with the show.
you the man. Tip Bayless.
Man, you know I had to call in. Man. You know I had to call in. Because it was just getting out of control. That last caller, this nigga is diabolical. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a nigga who don't watch boxing, man. That is a nigga who doesn't keep up to date with the boxing news or media. Like, oh, bro sat here and says, why Gary Antoine ain't calling anybody out? Where's this nigga been? Where's he been, bro? Like, did he forget we called out Dalton Smith right after our fight for unification? Like, did he forget we was on Richardson Hitchens' ass and Richardson Hitchens didn't want any problems and he never even bothered to respond? Like, what are we talking about here, bro? And then you on here lying again talking about we ain't want the Shakur work. No, we saving the best for last, man. We saving the best for last. We gonna take care of that smoke. We just gonna clear out the rest of the division. See, it wasn't a problem when Devin Haney wanted to do it, but now it's a problem that Gary Antoine wanted to do it. Man, you gotta stop your biases, man. You gotta stop your biases. It's nasty, respectfully. And then another thing, man. Another thing. Um, Shout out to Stock Chasers, man. It's just like, yo, you try to convince the people that, you know what I'm saying, boxing is slow because nobody's talking about Devin Haney ain't got to fight. My brother, Tank been out a whole year. We had plenty of time to talk about Devin Haney. The thing is, he's just not an attractive topic to talk about, bro. Respectfully, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Devin was to take a fight with anybody else right now, we wouldn't give a fuck. We really wouldn't, bro. That's just the truth of the matter, bro. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. And then it was something else somebody said, man. Oh, it's slipping my mind, bro. God damn, but that Gary shit is ticking, bro. It's Dude said Zepeda gonna beat Lamont. What the fuck do y'all be watching, bro? What do y'all be watching? And he fights to the level of his competition. So, but like, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck, bro? We put belt the ass on Pitbull, man. We put belt the ass. He arguably beat Tank. Like, what are these niggas talking about? Like, niggas was mad because Lamont was fighting Pitbull fight, and we was beating Pitbull ass at Pitbull fight, standing in the center of the ring. Like, I don't know, man. We gonna beat the shit out of Zepeda, though. That's all I know. That nigga got dropped by Tevin Farmer, who's not a puncher. Tevin Farmer is not a puncher whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? We done seen William Zepeda get dropped by Farmer. We gonna put belt to that nigga ass. Possibly gonna stop his ass, man. You know what I'm saying? We know Shakur not a puncher, so that just says everything we need to know. And we know Zepeda was getting counted all night, and we know Lamont was counted well. All that output shit don't mean nothing if you can't land the fucking punch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't know what these people be watching, man. But it's belt the ass, it's Reaper season over there, man. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody else, who the fuck said Javier Herrera? Like, bro, no one even knows that nigga. The nigga bought 1 million followers, bro. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Y'all gotta chill. You boxing fans gotta chill. Like, y'all just be saying shit. The nigga literally bought all his followers. Go look at his comment section. It's full of fucking bots. Who knows this nigga? Turkey paid for his motherfucking sanctioning fee, man. Don't nobody know that nigga, bro. Yeah, hey, man, people's diabolical out here. This is bad. It's like, yeah, man, this shit. Oh, you know what? It was stock chasers who advocated that shit, man. It was stock who advocated that shit. This nigga diabolical, bro. Son gotta chill. Son gotta chill. But look, I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna be right back. Hey, I still got a king counter from yesterday too, man. I'm gonna be back.
Truth. What up?
Yo, what up, Ness?
What up?
Hey man, chilling here. Just listening to y'all talk. Probably tapped in like about an hour ago, and I just been hearing some people talk about the Shakur versus Devin Haney fight, and it's like I get to thinking, I'm like, damn, if he really wanted to fight, I said this before, he could just you know build the campaign to go to 147 and build some muscle, put on some weight, eat more food. And it's not like it's a big jump either. And if he's really confident, he should just take it. But like I said, what I said before was that his dream fight is not the Devin Haney fight. His dream fight is the Gervonta fight. So he don't want to go up too far away from 135 because that fight could slip away from his hands. But you might have to play that soundbite, man. He living on a dream because that shit might never happen. Gervonta got his own problems, man, and Shakur, he need to be chasing legacy and go ahead and get that Devin Haney fight, man. Get him out the way real quick. What you think, Ness?
I think get him out the way is crazy, but I agree. Yes.
I mean, I know you probably gonna be rooting for Devin, and you probably gonna think he gonna win, but I'm saying like get that fight out the way already.
Yeah, I'm
Like
with
I,
you.
I'm
I'm with you.
I'm sure that's one of the fights on Shakur's list. But like I said, his dream fight, his ideal fight, is that Gervonta fight. Gervonta's smaller. He got most of the fame. He got the money and everything, so he know that all that is gonna come with him. Yeah, man. That's just my opinion, But hey, man, that's all I got for today for real. But I'm gonna keep listening to the show, man. Y'all tap in,
You the
call in,
man,
call in,
champ.
call in. Yes, sir.
We got Tres $2 super chat. Tank Pitbull and now Zepeda Lamont's a dog. Ali and Dago $2. I got Roach winning by majority decision. Jalil $5. Pound for pound number 2 in the chat. Casuals funny as hell talking about no real fights coming on. Hell, y'all fans of 3 boxers? Crying out loud emoji. back at us with another vibe. Shout out to Roach. Has anybody recently had 3 tougher opponents in a row? Yeah, man. He ain't playing. Striking while the iron hot. One lump sum, $5. If you have problems saving, put a nickel in a jar every time you hear at the end of the day. Can save you at least $1 a day. Peeps noticed. Shout out Stock Chasers. Leonard Sterling, 2-pounder. Cruz versus Bell negotiations collapsed. IBF bid May 18th. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Counterpunch tip, we got to. Leonard Sterling back at us with another 2-pounder. In Zuffa 147, I like Ricardo Salas. Ray Sean, man, for a second call, you need that counter. That's a $5 super chat or Zelle or however you want to send it. We got Richo.
Yo.
We hear you.
Yo, my peptide brother. Yo, check your DM, man.
Where?
On
Twitter?
Twitter. Yeah, on X.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah, Wiz. Where the fuck you at, Wiz? Yeah. Yeah, I'm on your ass now, boy. Yeah, niggas, July 4th. Richo versus Wiz. Yeah, man, it's going down, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't too much to say now, man. I'm gonna call it, I'm gonna talk shit, I'm gonna violate you. Every chance I get up into the fight, call in, nigga. Call in. But yeah, I ain't got too much to say about this Lamont Roach and William Zepeda fight. But yeah, July 4th is going down, man. Border Wars. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. That's my call, though.
You the man, champ.
You already.
Oh, Wiz, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Oh, Wiz, what you gonna do? Last call for them callers. Last call for them callers. Now is the time if you're trying to call in. Discord available. All the links can be found in the description right here on YouTube. Discord, Zoom, Landline, NX Spaces, Stock Chasers, Counter. Stock Chasers.
Yeah.
You.
I'm here. Yo, this is what's wrong with yo, bro. This was wrong with boxing. This was wrong with the sanctioning bodies, and this was wrong with the bullshit. How the fuck are y'all sitting here telling me Javier Herrera doesn't deserve a shot when this motherfucker's on a 10 knockout win streak, bro? This motherfucker got 10 straight stoppages, bro. What are y'all talking about that he stands no chance against top level competition when he's literally battering everybody he's fighting now? How the fuck explain that shit to me, bro? Can someone explain that shit to me? This motherfucker got like 18 wins, 16 stoppages, and yeah, whatever. He might have got hurt in his last fight, but what the fuck happened to Homeboy, bro? Like he's literally packing dudes up in less than 8, and I got motherfuckers in here telling me he don't deserve a stoppage. What? He's not exciting? Is that not what y'all like? Knockouts? Is that not what? Is that not what sells? Cause this motherfucker is a specialist at knocking motherfuckers out. So I don't get it, bro. This is what's wrong. Then you want to call in and tell me, oh, that's the pick, the names, the names, bro. This is what's wrong with boxing, bro. I say Javier Herrera would take his ass to Zoo for boxing, bro. Just take your ass to Zoo for boxing if you're able to, bro. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna sit on that fucking interim belt. And let alone, he's only 23 years old. The kid's just getting started, bro. But for y'all to sit here and tell me, oh, he can't bang with the top level, bro, he's knocking motherfuckers out. He's stopping dudes left and right. How the hell y'all gonna sit here and tell me this man don't deserve a shot, bro? Oh yeah, he's not a name. How many people get title shots that aren't names, bro? Like, do we want to go down that route? Like, this is what's wrong with boxing. And look, listen, man. Once that new Ali Act passes, bro, that interim belt shit is gonna be a wrap for it. Because look, at the end of the day, we need less interim belts and more mandatories, bro. This is what's wrong with boxing, bro. Like, motherfuckers work their whole life, train their whole life, put their fucking lives at risk, but to get a fucking title shot in a world where there's 4 different fucking belts, oh, Javier Herrera doesn't deserve a shot, man. Get out of here with that, bro. Get out of here with that. He definitely deserves a shot, bro. He's been sitting on his fucking belt. Not only that, they don't throw, bro. They literally abusing homeboy, bro. They're taking it, giving it. Fuck, like, bro, come on, man. You need to stop, man. He needs to stay there until he got a fucking mandatory. But at the end of the day, Ness, if you are the interim champ, do you get mandated at the WBC? Like, does that work? Does it work that way? Most
You
times,
supposed to get elevated, yeah.
like, so this is
Devin got elevated. That's how interim works, man. But you know, when you're not popular, you don't get elevated.
Yeah, but I feel, you know what it is, man. Listen, man, we partially. I don't even know who he signed to. I ain't go that down that deep that rabbit hole like that. But at the end of the day, man, ain't nobody. Yo, Pat Bandero, you my guy, but you not about to sit here and tell me that homie don't deserve a shot when he's literally stopping everybody and he don't fall. Literally, he's stopping everybody, bro. Like, and not only that, bro. Like, he's literally sitting up. He's been sitting up there. He. If I'm not mistaken, he was Shakur's mandatory before becoming an interim, and he couldn't even get that fucking fight. So if y'all not gonna give him a fucking title shot, then pay the man, man. Give him some step aside money, man. Like, it's just nasty work, bro. And this is why the Zuffa boxing model, as much as y'all fucking hate on it, bro, where there's one champ, and if you make your way up the rankings, you're getting these fights when things start to settle down and we start getting storylines and all that shit. That tip, you're gonna look hella wrong, bro. You're gonna look hella wrong, bro. And listen, man. Oh yeah, Gary Anton Russell, he's saving Shakur for last. Let Devin say some dumb shit like that. Let any other top guy say some dumb shit like that. You gonna sit here and cook them, bro. But because this your man's Gary Anton Russell, we supposed to act like that shit's okay. Not only that, bro, I'm gonna stand on 10. I had him losing that fight against Andy Hiroka, bro. Like, and Andy Hiroka done left wherever the hell he was at in Japan. Bro, is somebody signing this man? Get to Zuffa, bro. Get to Zuffa, bro, because Zuffa's about the only thing that's giving these cats that deserve these shots, bro. Let's be honest, man. They only getting them on Zuffa, bro. They only getting put on TV. It ain't the biggest thing when you at the Apex, but they're bringing fights outside of the Apex now, which is gonna make this shit super interesting. I want to see what uniforms they're gonna put on because yeah, man, I got some feedback for Zuffa, but bro, this is what's wrong with the boxing world today, bro. When motherfuckers call in telling me Javier Herrera don't deserve a fucking title shot. When the body of work is showing different, bro. Y'all need to stop, man. Like this ducking shit, this getting like stepped over and vacant title shots when you're the interim getting put up with dudes they ain't even in the top 3, top 2, or ain't even like it's nasty, bro. This shit needs to stop. And this was wrong with boxing. And that's why I feel like Zuffa in the long run, they gonna shed light on this shit because it's wrong, bro. It's wrong, bro. It don't make no fucking sense. Andy Hiroka needs a bro, he needs to get if anybody deserves a title shot again, it's Andy Hiroka. Where the hell is he at? Where the hell is he at? Because he looked great against Gary Anton Russell. And I'm going to stand on 10 and say that he'll give Shakur hell. Andy Hirioka give Shakur hell. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all tell me. He's long, he's tall, he got jab, and he fucking boxes his socks off, bro. You know what I'm saying? But this is what's wrong with boxing. This is the shit that pisses me off, man. Yo, Ness, I'm out, man.
You the man. Brandon.
Yo, Ness, what's going on, fam? How you feeling?
Chilling.
Yeah, man, living the dream, brother. Hope all is well to you and the rest of the community. I like the Lamont Roach and Zepeda fight. That's a great fight, great style up, great clash of styles. I'm gonna go ahead and go Roach UD in that one. Is it in Vegas? Because the other day when I seen it being reported, they were saying in Mexico. So it is in Vegas.
Yeah, that's what they saying. Likely in Vegas.
That's good, man. I was kind of worried, like, damn, he go to Mexico and have to fight him. He probably damn near got to get a knockout to leave out of there with that title in Mexico. So that's a good thing it's in Vegas, man. But yeah, it's one of the better fights that can be made from a style matchup. It should be a very, very entertaining fight. But Stock just made me think about something when he brought up Andy Hiroka. What weight is Brandon Lee fighting at in his Zuffa debut? Don't he got a fight schedule? Is he going to 147? Because I know they don't got a 40 division. That's where he fight at.
I don't know, man. He's gonna have to go up. Yeah, 35 pounders have to go up. Robert Merriweather.
Oh, okay. No, I thought Lee was fighting at 140 before he went to Zuffa. Maybe he was at 135. I don't remember. The motherfucker ain't fought in so long. But nah, man, just piggybacking off the topic. I like the fight, man. It's a great fight. I got Lamont Roach. Shout out to you for coming back and apologizing, man. I'm a women connoisseur, bro. I told you that was about 220 of pure pleasure right there, man. Told you that was about 220 pounds of pleasure right there, brother. Danny had to let you know I was right, man. I know how to do the eye test when it comes to thick shit. And off topic a little bit, but show ain't got much going on. What you think about this idea, Ness? Maybe not this Border Wars, but maybe in the future. I know you've been talking about like a basketball game, everybody getting together to hoop, or I would like to do like a whole event day of just all kind of activities. Basketball, we can do some flag football, play some softball, kickball. It don't matter. Just a whole day of events. But we split the teams up into the pep boys and the pairs. And let's just see who wins the competitions. The hoop game, the the football game. You have the pairs on one side, make two-tone the team captain over there. You got the pep boys on one side, you team cap, and we just compete in all type of physical activities. And let's see who comes out victorious in those activities, man. What you think, man? I think it's a great idea. Instead of shirts versus skins, peps versus pairs, man. I like it.
I think we
I
ain't
like it. We
gonna
can get
get
it.
them to participate.
Why not, man? They confident. They be in the chat talking shit. They ain't on the tides. They don't need the shit. They ain't injected themselves. Well, show us that you're superior with being a pair. Show us that pairs are superior to the pep boys. Like, let's have a game of basketball. Let's have a game of baseball. Let's do some flag football or something. Show us why it's okay to be a pair. I think it's a great idea. I think Two Tone's fucking with it, even though Two Tone technically don't even want to be a pair no more. He's slowly coming over here to our side. He'll be there soon, but he likes to speak up for the pairs, so that's why I threw him in the mix. But I like it, man.
Here.
Instead of shirts versus skins, peppers versus pairs, brother. I want us to compete. I want us to compete. I want to guilt trip these pairs into getting their shit together. And I think going 0-6 in multiple events will probably motivate them. Like, this ain't the way to go being a pair. Come over here and be a pep shark. So
I doubt
just
again. I doubt they're gonna want to do anything competitive and physical.
why? Why, bro? They like chatting. You got
That's
H-Town
not what
calling
they
in
do,
talking
bro.
shit.
They watch TV on the couch and shit.
Yeah, I mean, if we was having a video game competition or doing some mukbang videos, they want to fuck with that. Who can eat the most crab legs in one sitting? Let's do some competitive shit, bro. Hey, what are pairs at? Pairs, call in. Call Ness's bluff. I think you guys are be willing to compete, man. Call in, man. But I like that idea, man. Peps versus pairs. Like I told you, it's a Civil War brewing. I know what side of it I'm on.
They don't want to do
I'm
that,
sharp.
man. They don't want to do that. The response I've been hearing from the people that's rocking with it, man. Listen, I don't even want to say what my man's in them said in the chat because I don't know if he let anybody know. Everybody's business is their own, but bruh, I'm gonna find that message and leave it anonymous. I'm telling you, and it's like four of them in that chat now. So listen, again, to each his own. Everybody do what they want to do. Don't do what they don't want to do. That is totally on you.
Nah, man, I'm just running the idea by you, brother. That's all. That's all it is, man. I thought it was a great idea, man.
Nah,
If you
man,
don't
you
think
know
they'll,
me. I want to play ball, so I don't care if it's with fat
yeah,
motherfuckers or in shape motherfuckers.
yeah, I get you. I feel you,
Whoa.
100%. 100%. But I just, like I said, it's a civil war brewing, man. It's
But
a
you ain't
silver
gonna get
fucking
them
war
to. You
brewing.
ain't gonna get them to do none of that shit. Tone
Come on,
ain't
H
playing no
Town.
ball. H Town definitely ain't playing no ball. Let alone traveling to play no ball.
I'm balling.
Oh man, come on, man. Do better,
They don't even
Pairs.
got a
Where the
five.
Pairs
They don't
at?
even got a five. Where they starting five
Well,
pairs?
you got Mr. Imperfect, obese. What's it? Big obese Tom Boxing Detroit. He's co-captain of the Pairs. You got H Town. You know, he's second in command of the Pairs. They got some pairs over there, man. They got some pairs. I'm pretty sure it's some more viscerally fat niggas that they can. It's more fat people in the world than niggas in shape, so they ain't gonna be far and few between guys that they can recruit to be on their team, brother. So they live average lives. If you a pair, you live an average life. So there's a lot of average fat niggas in the world that can be on their side, but I would love to get a game of flag football or basketball in and see how long those pairs last before they out of breath, you know? And then maybe that'll motivate them to get in shape or come over here to the pep side and they won't be cracking jokes about niggas that's focusing on their physical health anymore. But all in good fun though, Ness. We can fire up the grill. That maybe that'll motivate them. The fact that after they get their ass kicked, they can get a slab of ribs off the grill and a couple of beers. I know H Town and Mr.
Damn.
Imperfect's fat ass to love that. So that's just my opinion, man. Just something to entertain the community, man. A whole day of events, either before a Border Wars event or after a Border Wars event. Peps versus Pairs. Let the
I
Civil
like
War
it.
be finally fought.
I like
So
it,
yeah,
man. But we got to get them to agree. Let me get to these other callers. We got to
all
see
right, brother.
who's gonna say yeah. That's the thing. Pat with the counter.
Yeah.
Bandero.
Yo, you hear me, Ness?
Yes, sir.
Hey man, shout out to Stug though. Like he's my dude, but man, you need to read properly the message that I put on the chat, man. He needs to read properly before like he goes crazy on me. I said I said Hadia Herrera. I say he's gonna lose against the top guys. I said that, and I said why. I say like he's got power, he's got a great chin, but he's like his footwork is suspicious. But I say he deserves his shot. That's the rule, and I agree. That doesn't mean that I have to say like that he's a good fighter or not a good fight. I'm saying like I give my opinion about the man. But I'm looking at the 135. I'm looking like the top seven, top eight, top nine. Like I don't see him beating these guys. But it doesn't mean that he doesn't deserve his shot. And I didn't say he doesn't deserve his shot. I said I agree with him. I just say like he ain't beating these guys according to what I've seen so far. And yeah, the guys that he beat, man, none of them like they like. First of all, none of them we know, and even the guys that we know, they're not that like they're not even like close to these top fighters. So shout out to Stock though, he's my dude because he's a Benavides fan as well. So yeah, man, I appreciate you, TBV numero uno.
What up, Marco?
Damn. So Zepeda versus Roach is official.
Um, yeah, in the sense, they're reporting that it is gonna be for August. It was something that was rescheduled.
Damn. I think
Who you
Zepeda
got?
beats him. I think Zepeda beats him. I think Roach showed that he's good as a counterpuncher when he's fighting dudes who kind of lay in the cut and try and. But when the pressure's put on him, I don't know.
Mm,
Funny how
Zepeda
that works,
beats
right?
him.
People
Everybody
thought that.
been picking Lamont. Shout out to you.
Well, I mean, when he fought Pitbull, but I thought Pitbull should have won that fight clearly, and that's because Pitbull's a pressure fighter. Tank was not a pressure fighter. Tank, believe it or not, you know what I mean. He's a counterpuncher. So I was like, how's he gonna do when somebody's all up in his chest like a bulletproof vest? And he didn't handle it well. And Zepeda's gonna be all up in his chest. I don't think Zepeda hits as hard as Pitbull, but the volume, pump up the volume like Rakim on him. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Zepeda. I think Roach is a little I don't want to say overrated, but you know, he beat he looked great against Tank, and that's really it in terms of elite fighters. And some people argue Tank's not elite because he didn't fight
Damn, you
anybody.
ain't so okay, okay. I thought he did
Why
good
would you?
in the Eastside fight.
He lost though. He should have. He got dropped. He should have lost. You don't think?
Nah.
Mm.
But I got Big Gucci.
What's all this basketball talk, man? I'll shoot the lights out. I'm white, man. I'll shoot.
Yeah, man, they want to get a game. Trying to get one.
I'll shoot the
Yo,
lights out.
What up?
What's up?
what up, gang?
What up?
What's up, Marco?
Chilling.
Yeah, man. Um, we got sack chasers coming on here, call after call, bro, crying about some bum we never heard of. Man, give it a rest already. Shit. I get it though, bro. You know, extend the show. I hear you. But yo, Lamont Roach is lucky, bro. He lucky. All the rumors that the goat's coming back. He's getting a little attention just off the rumors of Tank coming back, bro. Otherwise, his fight would have flew under the radar. I wouldn't have known, bro. Low key. I feel like it's gonna be a good fight though. Zepeda. Um, I feel like he's a one-dimensional fighter, but he's got like a good gas tank. Um, but Roach, he's got the blueprint from Shakur, so I don't feel like it's gonna be a hard fight for Roach. To be honest with you. And he's gonna be filling out a lot better at 135, being that he fought at 140. So hopefully the weight, fills out good on him at 135 to be in his advantage. But yo, that being said, I feel like if Roach gets a WBC, he's gonna have so much leverage when it comes to that Tank rematch. When it comes to any fight in general, bro, because his name is being, thrown out there with the Shakurs, with the Oshakis of the world. So grabbing that WBC, yo, Roach is gonna have a lot of options, bro. Um, but hopefully he follow through, man. Um, I know upsets is good for the game, but no one trying to see Zepeda versus these guys. I'm trying to see Roach versus these guys. Uh, but yeah, man. If you get that WBC, I want to see Loma versus. I want to see Loma versus Tank, but I want to see where they at first, bro. They gotta have like some sort of tune up. But I know my man's 38 years old. He ain't really got a whole lot of time. But yeah, hopefully we start hearing some news soon, man. My guy Tank, he's coming back in July. That's a fact. But yo, I'm gonna stay tapped in, gang. Yo, Marco, what you think about that fight before I get off? That Tank versus Loma fight.
I mean, I'm not crazy about Loma coming back. Like I know for boxing, it's great because he's a legend and we won't. But the motherfucker's 38. If you've had 400 amateur fights, the mileage on you is insane. Like you can't even get traded in. You're just going right to the scrapyard. That's a lot of mileage. I don't like it. I don't like him coming back. But to analyze the actual fight if it happens, um, it's hard to see what kind of Loma are we talking about. The last, what version? What we don't know what version we're gonna get. Uh, I'd have to go with Loma, I guess, because in terms of we saw that Tank is susceptible to counter to people who can box and move, and a southpaw who'll fucking spin circles around him and hit him with punches and frustrate him. But
Yeah, you wildin', bro.
yo,
You wildin'. You
but
got
but but also but also he's a little older, and if Tank catches him, it's good night. It's nighttime, so it's hard to tell. But and that might be the fight why he's coming back. I think that might be why Loma's coming back. Zufa wants to get Loma up in there, and they might want to try and because that's really the only fight I think Tank would even take because he doesn't give a fuck about belts. You know what I mean? He wants to get a big name on his record, get a big payday, and who else is in Loma's weight class really worth anything at this point? Because he's really a 35 pounder. I feel like.
Yeah, and I hear you. I've been saying that, bro. Zuffa's the perfect home for him because, like you said, he don't really give a fuck about the belts, and they got the bag over there too. So, shit, go over there, get that bag, and put some heads on the platter. All right, gang. I'm gonna stay tapped in.
He's out.
So you think he's going to Zuffa?
I don't know. I think if he's fighting Loma, yeah, I think he'll fight for Zuffa. You know, maybe
Who?
not go to them.
Who?
Maybe
Who?
it's like a
Who?
one fight
Wait, who
deal.
versus Loma on Zuffa?
Tank.
Wow.
I mean, where I think Loma's gonna be with Zuffa, so I think Tank might have no choice if he fights Loma to just do a one fight deal or whatever and go over there.
Wow. I don't
Because
know.
well, I mean, what's stopping people from doing one fight deals? People think, oh, it's a league; they got to sign these 20 fight deals and sign their life away. Maybe they'll do one. Maybe some dudes will do one fight. You know, big names can just do one fight.
Yeah, I mean, we just never seen Tank go anywhere. He even made Ryan come to him when everybody thought Ryan was bigger than him. He made Ryan come to his network. I don't.
What's his? Yeah, yeah. I mean, you might be right. You might be. Who
And
knows what the
Loma's been wanting to fight Tank, not the other way around. So it's just like, bro, I got the TV deal. You want to fight? You're a free
so when
agent. Why would you
so when
sign to Zuffa if you want to fight me? You're a free agent. I got a TV deal.
Turkey might open that big ass suitcase full of all that money and maybe Tank like, oh fuck it, I'll do it for one fight. You know, for the money,
Yeah,
right?
I hear you. I hear you. I hear
It
you.
could be a lot of money.
I hear
Huh.
you.
And I'm not sure
I
who
hear
wins that fight.
you.
I'm not sure. Loma hasn't looked the best his last, as he got older and went up in weight. But if these guys meet at 35, now who you got in that fight?
In the Loma fight versus
Yeah,
Tank?
Tank Loma. Mhm.
Come on, bro. You serious or what, man? Are you kidding me or what, man? Bro,
So you're
Tank sleeps
saying
Loma ass, bro. You gonna sleep
sleeps
him?
him, huh?
He's gonna sleep
Okay.
him. You know what? I felt more confident saying that before the Roach fight.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
know
my
what I'm
point.
saying?
That's my
I
point.
did feel more confident before the Roach fight. He was sleeping everybody no matter what. But
That, yep.
I mean, Loma's 38, bro. You're 38.
Yeah.
You never liked it to the body. They seen that. I mean, yeah, it ain't hard to tell. Tank will excel and prevail.
Well, Mike is contact. I attract clientele.
Yup.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Nobody thought Roach would give him, but you could argue Tank was just having a freak out, and it wasn't really Roach. You can argue that because Tank was arguing with his
I
coaches,
mean,
taking
he
knees.
has he even fought since then?
No,
I don't know
no, that's
about no
then he got
freak
into his
out.
legal trouble.
I don't know about no freak out. It sound like some Diddy shit, but
Well, he was. He had a mental. He got a punch. Literally skimmed his eyelid, and he fucking took a knee, and he started freaking out in his head. Oh, to me, it looked like the punch hit his eye, and he started worrying about product. Like that shit. He wasn't himself. Um, so maybe if he comes focused, it'll be a different story. Maybe the Roach thing was just Tank not being himself. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell.
last call for them callers. If you're trying to call in, now is the time.
Did you touch on the Canelo Jake Paul shit?
Nah, what for?
You saw the video, right? Jake Paul talking to Canelo.
Marco, y'all gotta do better.
What's
You know
on
that's an old video. You
I
do
didn't know. When
realize
was that from?
you do realize Canelo's in a 4-fight deal with Turkey Al-Sheikh, and it's impossible legally to go and fight clout chasing Jake, who's dropping an old video when he was gonna fight Canelo, and Turkey swooped in and took that fight from him. You don't remember? This is all old.
Yeah, I do. You
This
don't think
is
there's any
nothing.
chance in hell that
No,
Jake could be one of those
it's
guys?
impossible. It's impossible. He's in contract with Turkey. I mean, now
Turkey hates Jake.
granted, this is me assuming that there's an actual physical paper contract that a lawyer can sue Canelo for, and not some Turkey Al-Sheikh handshake. Tip Bayless.
I think Canelo would take that fight at this point, but
I
Turkey
mean, he was
hates him.
taking it the first time around, but
Yeah,
that's the whole
exactly.
point. But my brother, that's why they gave him $500 million.
Damn.
That's why I don't think it's possible. You got paid 150 to fight Crawford, and whoever knows the disclosed amount to fight fucking Skull. You ain't going nowhere, and they ain't gonna pay you
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
Mm.
Yo,
Well,
Marcos, I got a question. Between Lamont and Zepeda, who's the bigger man?
the bigger man, Zepeda.
Marcos, who fought at 140 pounds?
There's no S at the end of my name, but Lamont was the champ at 130, right? When he fought Tank, correct?
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Okay. And Zepeda was a
Okay,
champ
all
at
right.
what again? Or not a champ, excuse me, but
Zepeda
Zepeda fought at what?
Zepeda was never a
What
champ.
weight? No, he wasn't. But what weight was he
Zepeda
fighting?
fights Zepeda fights at 35.
He was an
Okay.
interim.
So then
Okay.
Zepeda's bigger.
What weight was Lamont's last fight at?
40.
40 against Pitbull.
Okay, okay. So Lamont is the bigger man in this fight.
Oh,
He's a
Jesus.
naturally bigger man. Because Zepeda's not going to go up to 40. Zepeda's too small to go up to 40. We know who the naturally bigger man is. Marco,
Tip,
who has more power?
they're roughly
Who
the
has
same
more
size. Come
power?
on. They're roughly the
Who
same
has more?
size.
No, trust me, they're not the same size. Zepeda is a boy. He's a boy.
Okay.
Whoa.
Hey,
He's a boy
man.
compared to Lamont. I'm
That's what I
telling you.
thought
Whoa,
about
whoa,
fucking
whoa.
Canelo and Crawford till I saw them. So,
I'm
who
telling
has
you.
more
He's a
power?
boy compared to Lamont, man.
Who has more power? I mean, Zepeda gets way more knockouts, but Zepeda's not a power puncher. He's more of a cumulative puncher. So they're roughly
Oh,
even.
okay, okay then. Oh, it's not even remotely close. It's not even remotely close. Because Zepeda's not getting knockdowns.
Oh, I know what we're doing
Zepeda's
here.
Zepeda's
You're on
just
your
stopping you
D&D
off
shit, aren't you?
accumulation of punches. I'm just
Oh, you're
telling
on your
you how this
D&D
fight is gonna play out.
Okay.
I'm just telling
See,
you
there's
how the
always
fight's gonna go.
an
And I'm
agenda. I
just
was like, why
helping
is
the
he coming
people.
in so hot?
I'm just helping the audience. I'm just helping the audience. But any delusional person out there who thinks that William Zepeda is going to go out there and beat Lamont Roach, I'm just giving you all the details and examples as to why that's not going to happen, bro. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing,
DC,
man.
stand up.
It's
DC,
going.
stand up. I got you.
It's going. I ain't gonna say it's gonna be a walk in the park, but you know what I'm saying. We gonna have that dog on the leash, man. We gonna have that dog on the leash, respectfully. But yeah, man. We got that shit. Oh, shout out to that one caller too, man. What's homeboy who in the library? Yo, this show getting wilder by the day, man. Like, now niggas want to take other callers out on a rooftop date. Y'all are sick, man. Y'all are sick. like, like day by day, y'all just coming with some more wild shit, man. Niggas talking about rooftop dates. You know what I'm saying? You want to hit the club? Like, we could go to brunch, this, that. Like, yo, y'all niggas gotta chill, bro. Keep that shit off the show. Respectfully, man. Keep that shit off the show. You're not trying to hear that. And then stop. You the only nigga in this lifetime who ever called in the T. You nigga, you made history today. Let me tell you, stop. You made history today. You were the first caller in TBV history to call in to talk about Javier Rivera. Like, ain't nobody in their life ever called in to talk about this nigga. Like, I'm talking about, when's the last? Stop. Matter of fact, and you such a bullshit caller. Stop. I want you to call back in, and I want you to tell us this nigga's last 5 fights. Because this nigga talking about he been on a 10-fight knockout streak. Stop. Give us his last 5 fights. That's what I want you to do. When you call back in, give us his last 5 fights so we could go over the names. And then I want you to see, when you look at his resume, why he's deserving or why he isn't deserving of a fucking title fight and how Turkey paid for his sanctioning fees, man. Because this shit nasty, man. That's real nasty, man. That's real nasty. And into that other caller, man. That other caller. Buddy said Gary out here fighting nobodies. I think you need to look at Gary's track record, man. We be fighting champions, respectfully. We be fighting champions and we be fighting mandatories, bro. Look at the body of work. We got real former champs on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you called in and said, then nobody know who Poya was. That's because you don't watch boxing. Because that's insane. That's insane. Like, to say that like nobody knew who Poya was is only because you don't watch boxing. You know what I'm saying? This is nasty out here in these streets, man. But yeah, my boy coming back, man. We about to shake boxing up, man. We left it in the hands of the Haney and Shakur fans. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen what happened when we gave them the front seat. Them niggas ain't know how to drive, man. Them niggas ain't know how to drive. You know what I'm saying? Niggas went and signed the zoo for boxing. This is what they do. This is what they do when you give niggas the keys to the car. You know what I'm saying? They drive that bitch off the cliff. It's just wild. That's just wild. But I do want to see Gary back. If Loma coming back and Loma's a free agent, you know what you got to do, Loma. You know where you got to go. You got to come over to the PBC, nigga, and you got to fight Godzilla.
Yo, cut that
You,
out, bro. Shut up.
I'm
Loma
so
gotta go
serious.
to the PBC for what?
Loma got to, you know why? He got to fight
To be
Godzilla if
as
he
in,
wanted to
I
take fight.
gotta go, bro. To be as
Hold on. Run
inactive
me one more. Run me one
as
more. No.
Gary
Run me one more.
Antoine, bruh.
Run me one more. Run me one more. No, listen. He got to come to the
DMV.
PBC
To be
and
as
he got to fight
inactive as
Godzilla.
Gary Antoine
No.
Russell
No.
Word.
and
We want
Gary
we
Russell
Inactivity.
and Gary
we want
Russell
that
Jr.
All the
We want that
Russells.
and
Gary
Keith
Russell Jr.
Thurman.
We want the Gary Russell Jr. rematch. That's the fight we want. Loma know what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like he ran for Gary for a minute, bro. So you know what I'm saying? Now is the time. You know what I'm saying?
He said
Gary
he
ain't fighting a
ran
year. You've been out
when
for
he
a little
beat him in
bit.
like
You
his
know what I'm
fourth
saying?
fight.
Bro, come on, bro. You know Gary wanted the rematch ever since. Loma
I
ain't
would
want to,
want
you know
too
what I'm
if
saying?
I
Loma
lost
ain't
to
want
a
to make
dude
it
with
shake.
4 fights. Yeah.
Hey man, I guess, bro. I guess. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I thought Gary beat him, or Gary could have beat him. It is what it is. And it's not like that dude had just 4 fights. The dude had like 400 professional fights in an amateur setting. Like, let's stop that,
Yeah.
bro. Loma was
Salido.
he was well
Was it
experienced going
Salido
into
that
that
beat
fight.
him? Salido beat him though. You know, Gary couldn't beat him.
He did. Hey man, it is
Styles
what it
make
is.
fights.
But just know, it's a different time period. You know what I'm saying? Second chances happen for a reason, man, and we need that. We need that, respectfully. Yeah. Uh, Shout out to all the Haney fans, man. I hope y'all get yourselves a fight. You know what I'm saying? I like to talk about active fighters over here. You know what I'm saying? Active fighters. That's what I like to do. Now I don't know if y'all know what that is. Once again, activity, man. Google it. Google it. Activity, man. I'm gone.
Yeah, shout out to Tip.
What up, Ryan?
DMV, baby.
What
DMV.
up, man? What up? What up? One
What's
more
up, Saving
day.
Private
One more
Ryan?
day. One more day. Till Iceman come out. Shout out to Drake. But yo, this fight finally getting announced. Like I feel like we've been hearing about this fight for months now.
Yeah.
Roach and Zepeda. So like they finally going to fight. We ain't got no date yet.
They saying August 1st, potentially Las Vegas.
It's funny.
Okay, Vegas. Ooh, I
It's
feel like
the
they should have brought this to like Dallas,
the
Texas,
clash.
somewhere.
The clash of the runners up. Fuck it.
Shout, shout out to them though. They doing this in Vegas, then that's cool. Then I'm cool with it. I like this fight, man. I think Lamont Roach, he needs a bone, man. This might be it. He might get to win the title finally. You know, I feel like the Eastside Cruz fight. I thought he won. You know, but
Nah. Yeah.
he had to knock down, so I can see why other people feel like he lost. But
It's
the Tank
crazy.
Davis, we all watched that. You know, there wasn't no
Maybe.
call for a knee. You know,
Yeah.
say what you want to say about it, but it is what it is. But I think Roach is definitely deserving of a main event fight for a world title. So I'm not too mad with the WBC right now, even though uh they've been on a weird tear, man. They're doing some weird stuff since last year. You know, this is what they do now. It's what it is. I like the fight though, Ness. I like the fight, Marco. What do you think about it?
We were just talking about it.
I guess you guys went over it already. My bad.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Nah, but we like
Nah,
it. We like it.
who you
I
think they
do.
should bring back on the undercard though? Because like we always talk about PBC and active fighters. Who haven't we seen on the PBC roster in a while that we're like,
Bro,
okay, they got to
the
bring
two
somebody
guys we
back.
just mentioned would be good. You know, Antoine and Russell. Bring them both.
Mm, bring them both. How that
Hell
gonna
yeah.
work? Don't Russell coach little Antoine?
Bro, bring them both because Gary, he could use a mix up at 35 to get a real fight. You know, he's a former
Mm,
WBC champ. Maybe he could get the Roach Zepeda winner if he fucking shakes out and gets
a
ranked.
good win. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Man, I'm trying to think who else is over there right now. Like Jamel, we need him back. Can he get on this card? You know, because
Yeah,
him
y'all
and
be
Spence,
wilding
they
with
kind
this
of
shit. Y'all be wilding with this
him and
Charlo
Spence,
brothers
man,
shit.
they got a story going on here, Ness. Like, you don't tell me you don't want to see Spence versus Charlo?
Bro, let's see Charlo back
Oh my.
before we put him in big fights.
Hey, so that's why I feel like August he can get back. I don't know who they're gonna put him in there with, but let's see him back in there. Lines only. You know, Maul's not coming back. I don't think. I think Maul's done, man.
Bro, they both on the done tip.
Yeah.
Mel got 3 years out there and shit. Maul been out the ring less than Mel.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
William, you got a counter? Man, get your butt out of here.
Man, I am the counter. Brother. Yeah. Listen here. Marco.
What's up?
What the heck? Hey. Roach. I'm gonna tell you why Roach is gonna beat Zepeda. I'm gonna tell you why. Who
Let's hear it.
is it? Pitbull and Tank Davis, aren't they pressure fighters?
Tank's a pressure fighter, but he's also a counterpuncher. He's kind of like a weird mix of both. Like when you watch him fight Roach, he wasn't attacking. He was waiting, trying, you know what I mean, taking his time.
He was
Pitbull's a
doing
pressure
both. What
fighter,
about
though.
Pitbull? Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Right. Okay. Does Zepeda hit harder than Tank?
No.
Does Zepeda hit harder than Pitbull?
No.
All right. Roach is used to fighting pressure fighters. He's fighting against a pressure fighter that doesn't hit as hard as the other pressure fighters that he's fought against.
It's true.
So you really think so? This is why I picked Roach over Zepeda, because Roach he's used to this style of boxing. He's used to fighting off the back foot. He knows how to fight off the back foot. He's very well experienced at that. But to be honest with you, Roach really beat Tank and Pitbull. Y'all forgot Pitbull got a point deducted for holding. Y'all keep talking about the knockdown. He got a point deducted for holding it, which evened out the scoring cards.
Nah, it doesn't even it out. Wouldn't that be would it be a 10-8 round?
No, a point deduction?
Yeah, but it depends on how the judges saw the round. It might be a 9-9. They can score it like that.
In the United States of America, they score 10-9, 10-8. You from Canada? They don't do that 9-9 shit. They don't do that 9-9. They don't do that 9-9 shit. They don't do that 9-9 shit in America, bro.
I could have sworn the Ryan Garcia Devin Haney fight there was a 9-9 round.
I ain't never seen a 9-9 round in the United States of America, nigga. Straight up, baby.
You gotta go watch. Gotta go watch then. We'll tighten up then, bro.
Do the research. I've been watching boxing my whole life. I've never seen a 9-9 round in a fight that was in the United States of America. Ever.
Better hope I don't.
A professional fight. A professional fight. Not no amateur fight, a professional fight. Never seen a 9-9 round. It was either 10-8 or 10-9. Period. Or maybe a 10-7. There's never been a 9-9 round. Ever. So, Lord have mercy. But yeah, I had to go. I had to call back in and straighten that up. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers talking a little crazy on here today. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa,
You
whoa.
funny, William.
Man. But yeah, man.
Let me get to these other caller winners. I got.
All right, man. I'll see you later, bro.
All right. Damn, Hookley done hung up.
Uh-oh.
Exertions $2. What's wrong with loving a SSBBW built like tone? Edgar Granados counterpunch for the pairs. Julio Guzman $2. Tank wanted 2 Lambos just to talk. Remember? Exactly. One lump sum $2. Yesterday he said stock only no 5 or 10 boxers. One lump sum back with another 5. Said Loma Buns when all his fights was high level, really no tune-ups. People be hating. Beat Gary Russell in his 3rd fight. Floyd hid Tank from Loma. Yeah, there are some people that say that.
Yep. That famous quote, what did Tank say? He tried to get me beat?
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know, man. I hope Loma don't fight Shakur Tank and I don't know. I don't know where his other big fights are, man. They obviously with Turkey Al Sheik. I feel like he didn't come back for little money. So those are the biggest fights on the table.
Yeah, man, that is the last call for them callers. If you're trying to call in, now is the time. One lump sum back with another 2. Tank was champion, but he wasn't ready for Loma. I mean, there's an argument that Wilder wasn't ready for Vitali or whoever it was that Shelly Finkel didn't let him fight in the unification. So, shit happens, bruv. Shit happens. But that is the last caller, man. They ain't jumping back. It's over. We got to a lot of callers today, though, man. Shout out to Lamont. I didn't know he did it like that.
Hey.
He brought up the callers for real.
Especially guys like Tip.
Yeah. That's his guy, man.
There's GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Where can they find y'all, fellas?
Marco Boxing, all platforms.
Ryan from the 6, man. We live tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. Salute.
I'm about to go live myself.
Peace.